Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Pixels Politics. Probably the most consequential episode we've ever done. Most certainly, there will be lots of changes past this episode. This episode encompasses a lot of changes that are going to happen across the entire Western world, probably the entire world in general. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. We've got a lot of shit to talk about tonight. Honestly, there's some like smaller stuff I want to talk about for fun, but we have so much larger shit that I don't know. We'll try and sprinkle it all in there, but
Uh,
less geopolitics in the sense of country v country and more just country v people. I think is really the best way to express what's going on here. So, banger episode.
I don't. I mean, we haven't even finished the episode yet, Doug. We can't even. How are we calling it a banger episode? We haven't even, it's not even done yet. We just started the fucking thing.
I just know it's gonna be a banger. I just know it is. So.
Well, now you want me to. Now I kind of want to sabotage it. Now I just
Of
want to put
course you do.
some sort of like Japanese hentai on the screen.
You're in the episode, so
I mean, you're not wrong.
yeah.
But I mean, like, let me take a look at some of the stuff you
Well,
sent me really quick.
hold on. I just want to start because
Yeah.
without us saying what's gonna happen, I just want to shout out the different region of viewers that we have. This is important, okay?
Okay.
And then everyone who's listening will understand why this is important.
Yeah.
But these are the different regions in the world that have tuned in to our show. Most recently, Vietnam, which is pretty cool. But we have Sweden, South Africa. South Africa overtook Sweden in viewership. The UK, Germany, Netherlands, Canada, and 16 states in the US from east to west. We have a lot of other unnamed countries that I don't have stats for, but just want to thank our viewers from across the globe for tuning in. Sadly, there's a good chance lots of you won't be able to tune in after this week. So we'll
Oh.
we'll start with the UK because they're the first one. The UK
Yeah.
introduced a new law. I believe it's called the Child Safety Act, and
Online
it
Safety Act.
thank you Online Safety Act, and this act forces pretty much anyone on the internet in the UK to send their ID to a company to prove that they're 18 in order to access certain content. And by certain content, it's pretty much all content, if we're being entirely honest. But yeah. So this act went into effect last week, and a lot of kids noticed it because they were trying to go on Discord, and it was asking them to take a picture of their face.
Yeah.
And compare with their ID. And so there are a lot of ways around this. Some kids were using, I believe it was Keanu Reeves' face in Cyberpunk or
Death
something.
Stranding 2.
Death Stranding. Oh,
Death
that's
Stranding.
right. Thank you. Yeah, Norman Reedus from Death Stranding 2 to bypass it.
Well, honestly, Doug, honestly, and this, I think it's a good thing that kids are on Discord. I hate the children.
Oh my
Like,
god.
they're probably sitting there with their fucking Cheeto hands and their iPad in their hand, like trying to play Roblox with their buddies, and they're like, Michael, I can't get on I can't get on Discord. What's going on? I'm having to use WhatsApp. I hate WhatsApp.
WhatsApp is about to get banned.
Oh shit, I gotta download it real quick.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, to nowadays everyone uses Discord. It's funny, we adopted it pretty early on. But even my, 40-plus-year-old friends and family members all use Discord with some difficulty. But like a lot of people use Discord. A lot of people from
Yeah,
all ages.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, this obviously just encompasses all of the internet. It's all of it. We just got a report that Spotify, you also have to prove that you're 18 plus now to experience certain Spotify features.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Listen, Discord's one thing. Spotify, what are we doing? Like, where you're listening to shitty rap music or a Joe Rogan podcast at the most. Like, you're
Well,
not.
that's the thing is Joe Rogan podcast is considered, very bad to children, and by children they
I
mean
think I think I
they
think
mean the
I think I
government.
heard Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I think I heard Joe Rogan say "fuck" one time, and I was kind of taken aback by it.
I know.
That's how. It's kind of a crazy statement to make that Joe Rogan's an 18 plus thing.
It's crazy. Well, I mean, this is tough. We've talked about this, on the podcast a little early on in
Yeah,
our first season. We talked about it a lot though, where there's a question of how do you protect children from getting exposed to content that they probably shouldn't be looking at. So we'll talk about what the purpose of these acts are. It started in the
yeah,
UK. It just got introduced, by the way, to U.S. legislature, I believe 2 days ago, and EU mainstream EU legislature.
yeah,
And the idea of protecting children from seeing and hearing things that they shouldn't. I mean, that's brilliant, right? Like that would be great. And we've talked about the idea of self-identification and all the problems with it, and we'll go into something that happened just this week that kind of
yeah.
proves that this is not good. But what how can you protect children? How can you? I mean, I immediately go to the parents. I'm sorry, I'm not a parent, maybe I'm out of my league here, but I go to the parents and not protecting their children when it comes to things on the internet.
Uh, I disagree, Doug. I
Sure,
disagree.
go ahead, hit me.
I think the reality of it is you can't protect these kids. Some of them you're just going to have to give to Moloch or whichever random pedophile in Hollywood happens to be strolling by on the street. You're going to have a sacrifice, Doug. They're going to
Oh,
get them one way or the other. So you may as well give them the dumb and ugly ones.
wow, there's a lot to unpack there.
I mean, think about it. You're not going to be able to stop them. They have all the power and the money in the world. You may as well just be like, all right, that's it. Fine, fine. We'll give you some of the Russian kids that we found. At least the Russian kids aren't that bright, so they're not going to be doing much with their lives anyway. You know what I mean?
There's even more to unpack there. I don't know where to begin.
I mean, it's an offering, Doug. It's an offering.
It's a tough call either way. I don't really know what's best, to be honest. I genuinely don't know what is best. However, we immediately hit this wall where self-identification, which what I mean by that is, you know, um, pretty much if you're to prove you're 18 plus to view whatever content. I mean, you would immediately associate this with porn, guys, but it's not. I would argue porn is probably the least thing they're trying to stop you from accessing. Like I said, it's Discord, it's Spotify, it's simple videos on YouTube. It's pretty much across the internet. It doesn't matter like what it is. It'll be country by
Yeah,
country, state by state, but they'll stop you from listening to anything they deem inappropriate. And I mean, we could talk about it from a liberal perspective, where it comes to those books that the Republicans are banning. It could be
yeah,
LGBTQ topics that are being discussed in podcasts that they want to stop children from
yeah,
viewing. I'm not expressing my opinion on whether or not they should, but I'm just saying that that is one possibility. It could be, we're going to talk. Today's episode is jam packed. We're going to talk about this later on too. White nationalism. It could be just simple things that both sides think they should be able to say and freely access at any age, and it's probably mostly harmless. And that
yeah.
they'll try and stop it, one side or the other. So this is a bipartisan issue. That's why I said it's government v people here.
I don't know. Like Doug, when you were younger, did you ever get brought to like one of those rooms and they like put your headphones on your ears to test your like sound frequency or like your hearing ability or whatever?
Yeah,
Like what words you hear?
I don't
And they
remember.
put you like in the
This shit was
soundproof room.
fucking 20 billion years ago. I'm old, bro. Turned 30 in
That's kind of how I feel
2
sometimes in
days.
some of these podcasts whenever things get busy.
you feel like the words are coming out of you.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel like I'm in a soundproof room with headphones on, and I'm being asked to describe what the word is. What the word is. Like I'm being asked to repeat back what it is. Like bass, bass. Do you live alone? Are you an incel? Bass, bass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is a big deal. It's a big deal, and most of you probably wouldn't know what it's like if you just kind of skim the internet. But a lot of what is determined to be, quote, inappropriate 18 plus content will be dictated by the government. And that's already been a shady area. And as I was saying at the start, what self identification means is you usually have to show an ID and then you take a picture of yourself to prove that it's you. And sometimes they even have you do a video where they kind of do this thing around your face. YouTube just changed something about this
Yeah.
because I had to redo our identification for our channel. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. This one feels so much larger than both of us, in my opinion, that it's so crazy to like even unpacking it is
Well,
just.
Doug, just remember, nothing ever happens.
I mean, something will happen. We'll have to
No, no, no,
identify
no. I mean, no,
ourselves.
nothing ever happens. Let me go to X
I
and type
assure
in
you,
nothing ever happens.
here's how I think this is going to end. Probably by the end of next month, we will all, in
Yeah.
order to access 18 plus content, and by 18 plus again, I mean like, someone in a video says the word fuck.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. We might be in the "it's over" category for this picture here.
Oh, okay.
So we went from nothing ever happens to "it's over." So we might be back to nothing ever happens after this thing again. So I don't know, but
Maybe.
I don't. The thing is, Doug, it's like VPNs are a real thing. You can
Well,
just change your VPN.
right. So that comes to the next topic is VPNs are also getting banned. Right now it's being
And if
proposed
you
in the
don't know what
UK.
a VPN is,
Yeah, let's play. So let's go back to the. Let's do the first thing. I hate you. Shut the fuck up.
and if you don't know what a VPN is,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about what
okay.
it is. Go to the first thing I sent you. We'll talk about some of the content that the UK is deeming
Okay. I mean, I think this is the
inappropriate or whatever I was saying.
yeah, yeah,
So child sexual abuse, but that's not.
which is fair. But once again,
It doesn't.
if you're finding child sexual abuse, you're probably just looking
That's
at
true.
child porn, which means you're
You're
probably on the dark
probably
web to begin with.
you're probably just looking at it. It also would include talking about it though too. So this is
Yeah,
another thing that's come up recently where they say, oh, this topic is 18 plus, you can't talk about it, and that would be things like the migrants raping women across.
yeah,
We just talk. It's so easy to throw that just every single episode.
yeah.
That immediately
It
puts us,
is.
by the way, into the 18 plus category, like immediately. So
I don't know, Doug. I feel like we need to start picking out EU countries to stop talking about because they don't exist anymore, and our viewership in there is just going to end up pissing off the Muslims that are currently living there, watching
oh,
them and everything.
start targeting us.
Yeah, think about it. Like if we're talking about how like the UK is like starting to fall because of all these immigrants that are
Oh
entering the country,
yeah.
and then it's like all like at a certain point we get where we're still talking about them, but there's no more white people left in the UK, for example, and it's just Muslims. At that point, we're just pissing off Muslim people for no good reason, and we're not getting any viewers out of it. So I think we
That's
need to
true.
start cutting out some EU countries to stop talking about.
However,
I think the UK might be one of them.
our viewership in the UK is currently growing. So the second that stops happening, I agree with you. The second our
Okay.
fucking comment section looks like Allah's coming for you, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
then we'll
There will be a
start to
bomb
worry.
at your house the next day. It's
Yes,
a good
some
thing I
shit
don't
like
open
that.
my mail at all.
Check under your car or something. Yeah, then we'll start to
No,
worry.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, controlling and coercive behavior. That's an interesting one. I wonder
Okay, so pretty
what does
much
that mean?
every female YouTuber that does a fashion channel is banned.
True, true.
Yeah.
I wonder what that genuinely means, though. From there, what is controlling and coercive behavior? It's so vague,
I have no clue, to be honest with you.
right?
Like, when you think about it, like and Doug, I'd like to say 4chan is once again still the bastion of the internet. Total anonymity, don't need an ID to sign up or anything. All you gotta do is sign a captcha to prove you're not a bot.
Just
But yeah.
spurring
w
out.
Yep. Yeah, 4chan is once again the bastion of the internet.
So we also have extreme sexual violence. So I mean that one is pretty easy
That
to
one's just
say.
like, what are we talking about? Like, what do you mean? Just
Well,
like
I guess
because
you're
it could
right.
be
What's the
anything.
difference between sexual violence and extreme sexual violence? Actually,
Like what? Just
I
like
don't.
fucking whipping people? Like once again, like where are we
I
headed
don't
with
know.
this?
Actually, that's a good. And does that mean sexual violence is like okay, considered
Sexual
fine?
and does it mean sexual violence against small young white girls in the UK?
No, those are exempt.
Those are exempt. Oh, okay, just checking. I'm
Extreme
guessing extreme
pornography.
porn.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
weird too. Wait, I'm so
yeah.
confused. Hold on. What the kinds of illegal content to protect users from are set out in the act, and this includes. I wonder if this is not a list of things that are just like completely banned from the internet, right? Because it
Yeah,
implies
I mean 100%.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, fraud, fine. I don't. I mean, I think fraud should be okay to show because fraud really just means
because it
tax
says the
evasion.
kinds of illegal content. So it's trying
Right.
to make these things illegal. Yeah. Not
Okay.
just you have to be 18 plus, but illegal entirely. And what's kind of funny here, Doug, is that
What's he offer me?
it kind of
It's very vague.
talks about this like not doing this kind of stuff in the Bible. And these people shit on the Bible, and then these people release things that kind of just say what the Bible says not to do. So it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like mental gymnastics, I feel like, geez, don't be sexually devious. Don't be manipulative.
Oh yeah.
Don't harm children. And don't hate thy neighbor. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of this stuff is stuff that people have been talking about for thousands of years, and we're kind of just gone full circle now. I don't know.
It's because it goes like this. The Bible, you know, lays out a pretty decent framework for what you should and shouldn't do. Then a lot of people go,
Yeah.
"Fuck the Bible. I don't want to live by the Bible," and then they have no morals whatsoever because
Well, there's
apparently
only
most
two
people
people that don't like the Bible, Doug. There's only two people in this world. That's crazy lefties and the Jews.
right. So they tout this like freedom from the Bible, and then they have no intention of coming up with their own morals because then they can't act like deviants, and then the full circle is them realizing, oh geez, we probably should have some form of morality to you know police ourselves, and
They're
they
getting their morality off the back of a cereal box.
right exactly.
Yeah.
So fraud, that's an easy one. Racially and religiously aggravated public order offenses. What the what is
You can't talk shit about Islam.
thank you, that's what that means. Inciting violence, fine, that's been one for quite a while. Illegal immigration and
Yeah.
people smuggling. So here's the thing:
All the children getting trafficked.
when you read this, it reads like, oh yeah, like that type of stuff. You wouldn't want a how to smuggle people across the EU to go public, right? That's kind of what this
Yeah.
content is saying that it's defending. That's not what's actually
Yeah.
going on here. Why that's actually in
Yeah.
there is to make sure that people who criticize the immigrants running around fucking pillaging the UK, you can't post footage of that. You can't talk about it. That's what this is actually for. That's what
Well, you
it's
also
about.
have like illegal immigration. Like I get it. You're trying to get people to stop talking about all the Muslims entering your country, but then you also have people smuggling.
It's another interesting one to
How
put
how
there.
how is human trafficking something where you're like, we really shouldn't be talking about this kind of stuff. People might think people are being trafficked when they're being trafficked.
True. Not wrong. And we have
Promoting
yeah, go ahead.
promoting or facilitating suicide, which is kind of just like, aren't you able to buy a suicide pod in like Norway or Sweden or something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talked about
Yeah.
the sarcopods is what they're called.
Geez, their sales are going to go down. I already see the class action lawsuit for me. Our clients can't kill themselves fast enough. Come on down to Harry Henry's suicide pod factory, where we got suicide pods out the wazoo. We're gonna have so many suicide pods. We got blue, green, purple, red, whatever
Die
color
in
you
your own
want. We got
color.
it. Dye your own color. Order now, and you can get our new Pride Edition suicide pod.
Oh my god, dude, the bestseller. the
Yeah,
bestseller.
the
Holy shit.
bestseller.
Intimate image abuse. What does that mean? Intimate image abuse. I wonder if that's like deep fakes or something.
No, I think it's like revenge nudes.
Revenge porn.
Like maybe,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, kind of
So,
deal.
I mean, you could very easily read this and be like, yeah, that should all be 18 plus. But really, what this act has pretty much
Yeah, they're
given
trying to
the
make it
UK,
illegal.
yeah, what the UK has used this act for, or the pretenses of this act, is to just arrest people who are commenting online about the immigrants in the UK. That's literally all it's been used for. That's all they've gone after. There's a literal task force right now in the UK that is specifically designed to go after anyone on X mostly, but anywhere else, who is talking about the illegal immigrants I don't even know. I think in the UK they're considered legal. I don't know how that works. The migrants
Yeah.
who are just running around
Yeah.
and raping and pillaging, and that's what's
Yep.
going on here. So
Doug, I feel a little bit like I haven't gotten my due process. I haven't got my due process, Doug, because I remember, and we're going way back in time right now. We're going back 20 years ago, maybe a little bit less than 20 years ago. I was a kid. I was on the fucking computer from a young age, right? Yep, on the fucking internet. And back in the day, things were great. You can go to a forum board as Dick Muncher 92, and everything was just grand, right?
yeah,
And it was like back in the day, you got called a nerd if you played too many video games, or if you're on the computer, if you knew how to use a computer beyond the basics of let me type in facebook.com, you're fucking ousted as a nerd.
yeah,
And nowadays, it's like the internet has become such a prevalent thing that we have to put all these fucking things in place to prevent people from talking about things that we don't like. And it's like, I remember a time where you boomers were shit talking us for being on the computer all the damn time, and now you're on your phone on Facebook all the damn time.
yeah.
You can't even. You think an AI photo of a starving cat is real? I can't. I don't. How do I even explain it? My cat's like, "Where's my food?" She's a demon right now.
Meowing at you.
Yeah, and it's like, where's my due process? Where's my vindication? I remember being called a nerd, and now all of a sudden it's cool to be on the internet to the point where you guys are willing to censor me. Where's my censorship? Where's my censorship on the Tor browser? Is that what we have to do? Does everyone have to switch to the Tor relay? Is
Probably
that what
not.
has to happen? And for those who don't know what a Tor relay is, a
I,
Tor relay is the Tor browser, and the Tor browser is well, it's called Tor, Tor. You can download it off the internet, and what it does is it hides your IP so you can't really be tracked, or at the very minimum, it's very difficult to be tracked. And you pretty much have the freedom to use the internet how you please without any sort of interference.
yep. And a
And it
VPN
operates on its own. Yeah.
also helps you
Vir-
hide your IP.
yeah. A virtual private network.
Yep.
And you're going to start seeing a lot of CEOs of virtual private networks get arrested or killed.
Yeah. So the uses of VPN skyrocketed after this act was introduced in the UK.
Why are you
I
such a
don't even know
demon?
my numbers, but it went insane. And the UK, so the UK immediately was like, "Oh, we need to ban VPNs," and Russia is also about to ban VPNs. No,
Yeah.
do you want to play the video of that VPN ad I showed you? VPN, the government official
VPN
talking about
ad?
VPNs.
Which one is this?
It shouldn't be that far on the list. I know I was spamming you today
It-
with shit.
oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Which is the amount of gaslighting here from this dude is insane.
Everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe, keeps children safe in our country. So let's just not try and find a way around. Just prove your age, make the internet safer for children, make it a better experience for everyone. That's surely what we should aspire to in this country. And for everybody who's out there thinking of
That's just crazy.
It's so insane. And I want to go back on what you were saying earlier because I love anti-boomer rants, but you know, boomers fucked up the dollar. Our generation was like, okay, we'll just use crypto. And they were like, well, you
Yeah.
guys can't use crypto. We're going to regulate it into oblivion. We're going to arrest all the people who are in leading crypto. We're going to fuck it up, to no end. And then
Yeah.
it's the same with the internet now. They want to have the mainstream media and their newspapers, and they want to talk. They just want to be retarded to each other and control each other. That's fine. Our generation was like, fine,
Yeah.
we'll just use the internet. That's where our freedom is. Great. And now they've realized, oh, that's a problem. We can't control all these people on the internet because they could speak and,
Yeah.
and talk freely. Now let's go ahead
Yeah.
and pretty much control it. And we're just seeing a massive push right now. This is it right here. To be honest with you guys, this is it. All of these acts will pass in the U.S. and the EU. It's already passed in the UK, and they will pretty much have full control. Or there'll be a loud enough noise, and they won't. The UK, there was a petition that had started within like 3 or 4 days that immediately hit 400K. Apparently, the UK has a law where if there's a petition started, it reaches a certain amount, they have to view it. The UK Parliament was like, yeah, we're not. This is the law stays. And by the way, we're also probably going to ban VPNs. So they really want you to identify yourself online, and this is
Yeah.
just going to spread.
Yeah, we're entering a Skynet territory, Doug. We're entering Skynet territory.
I don't
First
know.
AI, and now all this.
It's a rough. It's a roughie. That's for sure. But I mean,
Yeah.
apparently there's protests in the UK and they're completely blocked out. I mean, it's a media blackout. I don't really know what you guys in the UK can see and can't see. What I've been told and from what I can tell, France and the UK, you guys are fucked. You guys are seriously fucked. France has designated X as a terrorist. What do they call it? It's a criminal organization. That's what France has designated X.
Oh yeah, look at this. That's due to local laws, we are temporarily restricting access to this content until X estimates your age.
Yep.
That's what's happening to the UK posts on X.
Yeah. So they can't. They
Wait,
can't.
why is Elon allowing this?
He got bought out a while ago. It's back during the Palestinian thing. You're lagging out. They're coming after us now. But I think. Oh, you are going. You are super lagged. But it's. I mean, maybe there's too much on his plate. I don't know, but I know a lot of this stuff is regional, and I know during the when the
So
Palestine Jew thing was really taking off,
it's just
there was a shift in X. Hopefully, your internet fixes here shortly.
no.
But apparently, there's a ton of protests in the UK, and they are in a media blackout. We can't view them. They don't get posted because they have to get taken down. And this just came out actually. YouTube will begin using AI to monitor user behavior and psychology to determine whether viewers in the US are over or under the age of 18. So I thought this might happen too. I didn't expect it to come out this fast, but there's just no way that they can't use AI to determine your age. There's just no way. I mean, the algorithms are so insane they can just pretty much figure out anything about you. So I'm reading this. We will use AI to interpret a variety of signals that help us determine whether a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos a user is searching for,
There.
the categories of videos they have
Are,
watched.
are you?
Is it me or you who's
Doug, are
lagging
you
out?
there? It's you.
Is it me? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you get. Yeah, I think it's you. See, the thing is, Doug,
Yeah.
I don't think the people that live in the United Kingdom, they still don't get it. Like you don't understand that if you put a smart guy, or if you put a smart monkey in a room with a bunch of violent monkeys, the violent monkeys aren't going to care what you have to say. They're just going to beat the shit out of you if you have something they want. That's just how it is. That's how the primal world works. And the people that live in the United Kingdom, the British or whatever you want to call them, I don't even know if they really still are British at this point. They don't understand the primal world because they've been trapped inside, this bubble essentially of, oh, look at me, I'm getting fish and chips and I'm watching TV on the telly and oh, it's great, it's just fantastic. I'm paying my TV license, everything's going great over here.
No
And
AC, TV
no,
license, internet's completely
yeah,
limited. Sorry.
yeah, and it's like for them that they're a bunch of boomers for the most part. They don't really care, and now they have all these violent illegal immigrants essentially in their country. And the reality of it is that this ain't going to end with voting. This ain't going to end with protest. The only way this ends is with blood, and it's either going to be your blood or it's going to be their blood. This is the primal world you're in right now, and you've, as it looks right now, they've lost. Look at this fucking thing. The time has come for every town, every village, and every proud Brit to take a stand. All right, awesome. Calmly, respectfully, and peacefully. Like, buddy, you still
No.
don't get it. You are in the mud. You aren't on the platform anymore. You're in the dirt. You're with them. You are in the fucking mud with them. You are cooked if you don't win that fight to get back up on the platform. You are absolutely fucking cooked. Your kids are cooked. Your grandpa's cooked. Your uncle's cooked. Nieces and nephews absolutely cooked. That's how it is. You're in the mud. You are in the mud. And if you aren't going to fight, if you aren't going to do something that you may not want to do but you have to do, it's over. I'm sorry. Same thing with France. France may actually just be cooked regardless of what they do at this point, to be honest.
France, I think,
Yeah.
is also like extremely done.
Yeah.
France is pretty
The
much
UK
under a dictatorship already.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the thing is, like, France was already shitty to begin with because it was run by the French, but now they have fucking illegal immigrants there. It's just over. And the UK, I give it if the UK doesn't start doing something violent by the end of the year, they're done. It's over. And that's just how it is.
Actually, if I'm being
You,
honest, I think they're done. I think they're already done. Sorry, like I think they're already done.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they lost a war they didn't even know they were fighting,
But-
which they should have known because it was all over the fucking.
Should we talk about what I sent you earlier, the judge thing, and the fucking poor children
see what
across the migrant hotel?
Migrant hotel.
The police,
Which one?
The police in the UK, the two police
Oh,
officers.
the one that got R worded.
Sexually abused. Wait, listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the migrants in the hotel that were across from a school, and it's called the grooming gangs. That's what they were called. That had been going on for like 7+ years. Well, apparently, the girls who went to the police then sexually abused them too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the people are supposed to protect you. Yeah, no, they raped you too. That's how it works.
Oh, wait, listen to this. Actually, I didn't even read it all. 2 police officers also sexually abused her, she says. Over 3 years, one of the SYP officers would repeatedly track her down and pick her up in a police car in Rotherham Town Center, she says. He knew where we used to hang out. He would request oral sex or rape us in the back of the police car, she tells the BBC. If she tried to refuse his request, says Willow, he would even contact the grooming gang directly to threaten her. Listen to how fucking dystopian this is. I mean, this is out of her mouth to the BBC.
And that's what I'm saying, Doug. It's like if this happened to the Muslim community, they'd be out with like pitchforks and machetes like the next day. You know what I mean?
They would stone the little girl. What are you talking about?
Well, Doug, listen, they might stone the little girl, but they're also gonna. I'm just saying they would also be pissed off at the police, right?
Oh, if they were white and not Muslim, sure.
Yeah, but it's like white people are pussies. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't like they're in the mud. They don't want to do shit. They still thinking that they ain't dirty.
This is the most depressing thing I've ever read, and it's just the reality of these poor children. I would rather be raped once or give one man oral sex than to be taken somewhere where I know it'd be 15 or 20 guys, one after another. That was just easier, she says, after she was pressured into an illegal abortion by the grooming gang. That's the reality of that situation we talked about with the hotel group. Like, that's what happened.
And the thing is, the people in the UK need to not be wasting time reading articles like this and making posts on Twitter about it and get the fuck outside.
I don't really.
What the fuck are they doing? What are they doing?
I think they're just outnumbered and outgunned at this point. I don't know. Listen to this. This is again the same situation where it's the migrant hotel. It's a migrant hotel. It's a hotel full of migrants, illegals. Yeah, there's the picture. Listen to this.
Usual suspects.
If you can't look on screen, you want to go. Why you're really good at? Why don't you go to describe the ethnicity of the people on screen?
The one on the left looks like a browner version of that guy from. Remember that scene in Breaking Bad, where that really nerdy guy in the stupid Hummer hires 3 dudes to be his bodyguard, and there's one of them That's was really tall. He looks like the brown version of the tall guy. The one in the middle looks like Mr. Potato Head, and the one on the right looks like if you typed Muslim into Google and the first image popped up.
Yeah. Well, you know what, I was just thinking a second ago. You might be right about us not should not be talking about the UK, but
Yeah,
I'm trying to express how terrible it is. I know these stories are like insane, but like
but
this
it
is
doesn't matter anymore, right? Like
listen.
it doesn't
I'm
matter
you're
anymore. It's
they
like we're talking
I
about the
know
past at this point.
it's
We're
but
talking about the past.
it's like we're talking about a Middle Eastern Muslim Islam controlled Sharia law country is what we're talking
It
about.
is.
That's
It
literally
is.
you're right. It's literally like we're talking about that.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. The UK is
Like that.
literally an Islamic Sharia law country, and if you need proof, their government just released a job opening for someone to be like the Ministry of Sharia law. That's how cooked they are.
Yeah.
That's how cooked they are.
The worst
UK
part
is a
is they're only
Muslim
paying
country
them like
under Sharia
24,000
law.
a year.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like 24,000 a year. Like I'm just like
it's
maybe
crazy.
you get tax benefits. I don't know. Maybe you get tax benefits.
It's the
But
police, it's the judges. I mean, we only pulled up the
it's
story.
over.
We
Like
didn't
it's
even we didn't
like
even we didn't read it, but I mean that's a story about how
oh yeah, like
a poor
literally
chick.
it's the image.
Yeah,
It's over.
they're over. Sorry,
Nothing ever happens, and now it's over.
the UK is cooked. It's just weird. It bothers me so much that we talk about it. I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about it at all. To be honest with you, I'd rather we didn't talk about this shit. I swear to God, I don't want to
yeah,
talk about it. However, nobody talks about it. Nobody.
yeah,
There's no
yeah,
piece of in America that's talking about. There's no one in Europe who's talking about it. This is the only. We're the only ones on the internet who are talking about it. And it's completely normal. Like we just said, the UK is now a Sharia law Muslim country. It is
yeah.
completely normal for them. It's
We need
normal
we need to
for
come
the
up with a new name.
judge. Yeah, we should. I completely agree with
Okay.
you. Normally, I think you're
Hey,
insane, by the way, for doing this stuff.
yeah,
I completely agree with you. No joke. They need a new name.
yeah. Hey Grok, hey Grok, can you change the name of United Kingdom to sound more Muslim?
Yeah, I mean, guys, the stories are just horrific. They're really bad. There's a story here about a girl who, uh, she's like 15 or something. The police pull her over, or sorry, catch her, getting raped. Statutory rape is what it's called. However, it's not written like that in the article. It's written like she's a prostitute. So they arrest her for prostitution, and then when she
Yeah,
goes to see the judge, it's the guy who was raping her. I swear to God, it's a real story. It's a real fucking
yeah,
story. I mean, this is
yeah.
straight out of some Sharia law Muslim country. It's literally that. It's insane. I mean, it's completely insane, guys. I just
Ah,
cannot
there it is.
believe.
The
Yeah, go
United
ahead.
Caliphate.
Perfect. Perfect.
There we go. The United Caliphate. There we go.
I mean, it's just insane, guys. I mean, I see these stories and I literally cannot believe what my eyes are seeing. And then the UK's response is not to. They literally call this the Child Safety Act or whatever, and it's just to protect the rapists. It's just like
Yeah,
what?
it's more of like an online censorship act.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely absurd, guys. It's completely, unbelievably absurd. And it is so mainstream there. It's completely accepted. And I think there's only two possibilities going on. One is there's actually a civil war going on in the UK because they actually care so much, and it's complete media blackout, which I don't think that's what's going on considering the Palestine Israel stuff we got. Or the British have just completely accepted it because they are just mostly Muslim at this point. That's my only guess. That's what I can only fathom in my brain, that these stories can be so mainstream and no one is flinching anywhere. Nobody's flinching
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, I mean I think Grok gave me a new name for France too. Salam Republic.
It's perfect. And
I
France
know.
is just as bad. Just as bad. Francis said that Twitter is a criminal organization. What is that? How is it a criminal organization? You want to know why? Because it exposes. We've showed the videos on our show. It's just
Yeah.
migrants running around beating this. We showed a video of migrants in a van trying to kidnap. Do you remember that? The migrants in a van trying to
Yeah.
kidnap in broad daylight. In
Yeah.
broad daylight. In Germany, we showed a
Yeah.
video of them just picking up looking like a teenage girl and trying to run
Yeah.
away with her, and she's like looking all kind of freaked out and like trying to laugh it off a little, like she can't believe it, and her friend's trying to pull her away. I mean, it's like it's so crazy, guys. It's so I can't believe it. I'm in shock. I am completely shocked, and
I'm
it's
not.
completely okay there. You guys are just that's what
Another
you're okay with.
another win for Israel.
I guess, bro. I guess. Man. So the only company it seems like that isn't bowing down to the UK and their Online Safety Act is Rumble, which is what we're streaming on right now. So
Exactly.
good job, Rumble. Hang in there, man. I just can't believe it. Every other platform is pretty much. Did you just moan? What was that?
No, I
Okay.
started singing a song, and then I had to stop myself for a second.
Okay. I was like, yeah. So,
Don't worry, Doug. I'm getting a
whew.
new map started.
And now the U.S. is pushing for this. The U.S. is pushing for this. I really hope it doesn't pass. I don't know how you stop children from seeing adult content, but I don't think this is the answer. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
And
no,
I'm
this is the answer. They're trying to censor it. They're not. They don't care about it.
No, you're right. This was just posted, Braid. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but this was posted by YouTube. So this is YouTube's plan to stop children from being on the from accessing their 18 plus content. We will use
Gotcha.
AI to interpret a variety of signals that help us to determine whether a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos a user is searching for, the categories of videos they have watched, and the longevity of the account. When the system identifies a teen user, we'll automatically apply our age appropriate experiences and protections, including disabling, oh, sorry, disabling personalized advertising, okay, turning on digital well being tools. And if you don't know what those are, that's like if you're on the internet too long, they'll pop up like, you should go outside. Netflix, I think, used to have that. Adding safeguards to recommendations, including limiting repetitive views of some kinds of content. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. If the
Hmm.
system is probably stop watching dancing fucking girls. If the system incorrectly estimates a user to be under 18, they will have the option to verify that they are 18 or over, such as using a credit card or government ID. We will only allow users who have been inferred or verified as over 18 to view age restricted content that may be inappropriate for younger users. So YouTube just released that. And if I'm okay, so I do want to talk about the positives because there, believe it or not, there are some positives.
Really?
Yeah, I do want to say that there are some positives. So for a while now, people who made 18 plus content, and I'm not talking about porn, but videos, stuff like ours, where we talk about adult content, right?
Yeah.
We get demonetized instantly. Like, you can't say rape, can't say murder, can't say suicide, uh, war. You can't show videos of protests, stuff like that. That stuff immediately gets demonetized. You can't say that stuff.
Yeah.
There is a chance here, and I think it's pretty high, that finally advertisers will be able to, that market will be opened up. And so will the algorithm. The algorithm used to shoot down content like, or still does, shuts down content like ours being shown on the mainstream because it puts children in danger. Advertisers don't want to be associated with it, so there's a chance that finally 18 plus users can have unrestricted content, which would be nice. I
Yeah.
don't want my shit to be restricted. I want to see whatever the fuck I want to see. I'm
Yeah.
I'm pushing 30. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I shouldn't have restrictions. So
Yeah.
I am
Well,
hoping that yeah, go ahead. Yeah? What? You need to
oh,
speak.
well, we really are living in a dystopia, Doug.
What's that?
I remember back when I was like 11, 12 years old, and I went onto a site called bestscore.com. And I got to watch videos of people falling off bridges, having their heads smashed by concrete. It was a different time, Doug. And now, you know what happens when I type in best score on Google? This. Best score is no longer active. Fan art dedicated by best score fan. Best score was the place to be for 12 years. If you missed it, you missed out.
Wow.
What happened to the world, Doug? See, that's how you can tell when the internet's falling, is when the gore websites start getting banned.
Yeah.
Because who does that really hurt?
It's. Do you think it's interesting that we were talking about? Remember last week we were like, the internet kind of feels more restricted lately. Was it last week or the
Yeah.
week before? And then all of a sudden this
Yeah.
comes out. It's just like, we're a little
I type in-
justified, I think, in our feelings.
I type in gore website, I get gore medical, gore waterproof, windproof, and breathable shirts. Algore.com. What the fuck happened? What happened?
They caught up. They understood that the internet was a place to be controlled because there's too much free thinking. The boomers finally caught on.
And then I get like a Wikipedia link to a shock site. It wasn't like, yeah, it was shocking, but it wasn't shocking because it was like bad. It was shocking. Well, I mean, I guess it was bad. You kind of watch people die.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I watched it too.
But it was real. Like it was raw, unfiltered, and real. And you got to see like how brutal life really is. And it kind of opens your eyes. Like, I think everyone should watch gore. I think everyone should watch a video of a person being killed. Like,
I don't. My own. I don't know if I think that's the extreme. But what I know is we shouldn't have filtered content when it is real. And what I mean by that is during the Hong Kong protests back when China took Hong Kong, it was bloody as fuck, man. The police were just beating the living shit out of those poor fucking, I don't know what they're called, but the people from Hong Kong, they were, there's blood everywhere. I mean, it was bad. And that would be considered gore, but the only way that their voices would be heard, or same with Tibet, I guess that would be another good one too. Wow, I'm just picking on China today.
yeah.
But when there's a protest and people are getting slaughtered, which happens all the time, that's considered gore. But people need to know that that's going on. That's important.
Yeah.
And so if gore is not allowed, then all of a sudden, okay, that stuff gets. I mean, that's what the control mechanism is. It's like, oh, you can't show that. That's what they.
Yeah.
That's what kind of happened last year, or last presidency, when people did want to talk about what the illegal, if there were illegals committing crimes, or LGBTQ members committing crimes, whatever. I mean, I'm picking on liberals right here, but it is what it is, guys.
Yeah.
The if you said anything about it, they would say, "Oh, you can't say that. That's racist. That's homophobic. That's what did I lead with? I can't.
Gay.
Remember. That's gay. No, that was but they would say that that's not okay. And I remember a specific video. I would keep bringing it back to this because it bothers me so much that people are so quiet on this issue. But I want to say it again. There was somebody who was like, this illegal immigrant just raped a little girl. And for some reason, the newscaster was like, whoa, 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 you can't say that. And he's like, what, migrant? She was like, no, the R word. And it's like, if you can't talk about the crime being committed, that's a problem. That's a real problem. And it's the same here where it's like, okay, if you can't talk about gore, well, okay, that means anything happening with war. I mean, if you're a big Palestinian fan, that wouldn't be allowed to be talked about. If any other protest, Black Lives Matter protest, that wouldn't be allowed to be talked about. Like, that's what's really going on there. So, yeah, man, yeah.
Well, they know.
You should save that. You should save that.
I do. I already have it saved.
Germany's next.
I don't know if you want to.
Germany's bad.
You
should change Germany right now. You should change Germany right now.
I should. Okay, all right. We'll change Germany right now.
Germany is bad. Germany might be one of the worst ones.
There we go.
Germanistan. Germany has been kind of the hub for the migrants. I mean, it is awful. Italy has fallen. I was a big fan of Meloni. Unfortunately, she came out recently and said that they needed more migrants. So you can go ahead and change Italy. Italy has fallen.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a big fan of Meloni. Sorry, Meloni, you're out. I hate you. You're a bought out paid actress. Goodbye. I was a big fan. It breaks my heart.
This one's kind of a difficult one. Italy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Italia Emirates.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yep. Happened again, man. All right, that's 4 down. So there are some winners here. I think it's the Netherlands, the Czech Republic. One of them is like kicking the migrants out. I don't know which one, but there's a few
What about
winners.
Switzerland? Switzerland's kind of stuck in the middle of all this. I don't know what's going on with them.
I don't remember.
What about Netherlands? Netherlands doing okay?
I want to say the Netherlands is okay. I want to say again, one of them started kicking out the migrants.
The only issue is like they're surrounded by the United Caliphate, the Salam Republic, and Germanistan. So I don't know what to go with here.
It gets even worse than that. The EU literally has a law in place that these countries have to take in migrants. That's what their law is. And if you don't take in migrants, you have to pay a fine. I mean, that's that bad. And Poland was like, no, we're not going to do that. You guys are fucking crazy. And they were like, oh, yeah? Well, Poland, you're racist. And then Poland was like, so what? We don't care.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
yeah. Poland's doing pretty base. And then you got Belorussia. I didn't even know that was a real place.
Belarus?
Yeah, I mean, Russia.
Is that what they're calling?
Yeah, Belorussia. In between Poland and Ukraine.
It's Belarus, not Belorussia. Is that what they're calling it now, though? Is that the official new name for Belarus? It's now Belorussia?
Honestly, I have no idea. One second. Let me draw a line really quick. Just to start start sectioning off these areas. Because I think that like everything left of Germany is cooked. So
oh yeah,
there's
a definite struggle right now between everything west of Germany and pretty much everything.
So let's just draw a line between all the stuff that's probably gonna be cooked.
So
okay,
there's some small. I don't know if this is smaller news, but there was a recent earthquake off the coast of Russia, and it is about to cause a tsunami to hit Hawaii. Just throwing that out there for those who care.
Yeah. Austria. I'm just gonna assume Austria is cooked too.
Maybe.
I think this is gonna be the new line, and then everything left of this line. Let me also just because I think Norway and Sweden are probably going to be okay in the grand scheme of things. So I'm just gonna section that off, and that's gonna go down right around here.
What is this? Sometimes these headlines are so retarded. Breaking: Representative AOC could become president per the Hill. What is that? What is that headline? Breaking news.
I don't know.
Me can become president per me. What is like what is that line? What is that? Dude,
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Okay, so everything left of this line is the new Muslim EU.
Yes, I think that's very accurate.
Yeah.
No. Remember, Sweden and the UK are in competition for most amount of rapes per year.
Well, I was thinking about that, but then I remembered that Finland doesn't fuck around.
yeah, true.
So even if Sweden falls, Finland and Norway will be there to pick up the extra real estate and take care of the trash. So I think they'll be okay. This might be renamed Swedistan for a little bit until they get taken over by Finland or Norway again. But I don't think the Finlands are going to have any issue with shooting a few people.
Fair enough. I respect that. Yeah. Save what I just sent you for later. That'll be a nice conspiracy theory for you to work on.
Conspiracy theories at this point are just the truth. That's all we're saying. It's just the fucking truth.
Yeah, I mean, this one will be super interesting. I'm excited for.
So the Blackstone shooting. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We won't get there yet. We want to talk about some more international news before we get to domestic news. But we also had a brief fight between Thailand and Cambodia. We don't talk about Southeast Asia enough, so here's our talk about Thailand and Cambodia. So I didn't know. I've kind of known this. I don't know why, but Thailand and Cambodia fucking hate each other, and like every once in a while, they start throwing hands. And recently, I believe a soldier, I want to say Cambodian soldier, was killed by a landmine. And pretty much a little mini war broke out between the two where they were really going at it. Now, Thailand is an American, is protected by America. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd fuck with Thailand here.
Yeah, it's not a good call. Pretty much, Thailand was starting to press down on the boom boom buttons, and
I don't know. I think Thailand should just take over Cambodia.
Maybe.
To be honest, who's like, hey bro, you want to go to Thailand or Cambodia and get some sweet passport chicks? Yeah, man, I want to go to Cambodia. Who says that? Who says that? Who's like, oh yeah, let's go to Cambodia. What's a good Cambodia monument? Does anyone even know? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Cambodia
I have a friend who went to
tourist spot.
I have a friend who competes, and she had to spend some time in Cambodia, and she said pretty much everyone smart avoids the food there, food and water. You bring your own stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, don't get me wrong, you got some interesting looking stuff. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Some sort of their version of Stonehenge.
I don't know. Just a
I
heads
don't know,
up.
Doug. I think
Japan is also on the list for that tsunami. So we get Japan, Hawaii, Russia's the big one. It was right off their coast.
I think Japan deserves whatever comes to them, to be honest with you.
We'll talk about Japan right now. So believe it or not, Japan, the current government, I don't think the Japanese are going to take to this all too well. Japan is also
Probably not.
pushing for migrants to come in.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's been a lot more subtle than other countries, and it's been kind of hard for them to even, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about, like, if I type in Japan Muslims, what comes up? Let's see what happens. Keep Japan pure. No more Muslim immigrants. Muslims cannot eat pork. Japanese school lunch contain pork. They cry about it. Call it Islamic phobic. Fuck off back to desert. This was posted by cutest Japan posts, and then a little cute emoji face. If you're Muslim who plans to visit or live in Japan, don't worry. Japan is actually very Muslim friendly. Follow Nabito Halal on Instagram. He's a Japanese man who posts about the countless of Japanese-owned halal restaurants. So this guy is doing this in response. There's no vegetarian menu, no vegan menu, no halal menu, no takeout. All menu includes chicken and pork, cash only. Dude, the Japanese are so based. If only they would just get rid of their government officials.
It looks like Japanese history is so fucking funny, and their relationship with their current government is one of the most interesting, I think, across the globe.
Yeah.
However, they're not standing for this. The second this guy goes up on stage and he's like, "Yes, we need more migrants." To be honest, guys, some of the pretty much the solution for the West when it comes to the childbirth problem is to just bring in more migrants, and it's kind of like this
Like,
cherry picking of who we should pick. So the Japanese government has picked like India and Muslims, and the Japanese people are not really for this at all. And so the current party that is growing really quickly actually wants to bring back the emperor and give him all the power again.
yeah. I think this is like a fucking. I think this is a 5,000 IQ play by the Jews. The Jews have done an excellent job weaponizing Muslims as a way to infiltrate and destroy countries without even having to fire off a single gun. You know what I mean? Like, Israel has done an excellent job. Mossad has done an excellent job at destroying these countries without lifting a fucking finger. All they had to do was be like, slide some money to these government officials. Be like, hey, let in some of these Muslims to just keep pushing them in. We'll keep sending you some fucking money. And that's the end of it. Don't have to worry about nothing else. After that, the Muslims will do the job for you. It's actually kind of crazy. It makes me want to send Muslims to Israel now. Like, I want to say, like, if I was a billionaire, I'd be paying off every single, like, hey, listen, I'll get you a passport. We'll get you into Israel, right? I would just send as many to Israel as I could. Like, listen, you have to weaponize the stupid people. You just do. That's how it is, right? That's just how it is.
I'm so annoyed. My feed now is so full of the earthquake stuff. I know it's bad.
Yeah, I guess it's like, oh, it's the worst since 2011. Okay, big deal. I don't live there, so I don't care.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. It's probably going to be pretty fucking bad. I'm not going to lie. It'll probably fucking do a lot of damage here. I'm sure next week we'll be like 200 dead in fucking Hawaii because of that tsunami we talked about last week.
Oh no, Hawaii's going to be underwater.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Because think about it, there's a tiny fucking island. But yeah, no, I think at a certain point Einstein needed to shut the fuck up and stop talking.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Dude, That guy, I know everyone knows how smart Einstein was, but you guys don't realize how smart he fucking was, dude. He truly was so ahead of his time that he himself came up with things, couldn't figure it out, and then was like, I must be crazy. And then 100 years later, he was proven correct after he had died. Like the guy
Yeah.
was so fucking smart. You cannot fathom his genius. Okay, he's sitting there writing problems, and he can't figure out why stars are acting a certain way. He's like, I don't get it. What is going on here? What do these numbers mean? There's a missing variable. I don't understand. And then he goes, I must be retarded. And then he throws the paper away, walks away, fucking dies. And then 100 years later, people are like, oh shit, that's dark matter. Like, and they're like, wow, we just discovered this. Like, the guy literally died thinking he was retarded in some areas. And it turns out he was just like 100 years ahead of his time. The guy is so smart. He had a similar theory. It wasn't his.
Yeah, at a certain point.
Yeah.
At a certain point, Doug, when you come up with theories and then some of them get proven right, maybe you think to yourself, I have the ability to make this thing that can cause earthquakes. Maybe, it's just a theory, though. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. I'll leave it in the records. Let's leave it in the notebook for future reference in case I want to cause a fucking earthquake. Like, thanks, Einstein. Appreciate it. Real good environmentalist you are.
Dude, I cannot. It's him and Freud. Him and Sigmund Freud, who are just, like, literally so beyond their time. Even Freud. Freud is a fucking 200 IQ genius in the field of psychology. The guy is just doing lines of coke, and you can go and read all of his papers online. He would just do case studies, right? So he takes in his patients, he would do a line of coke, and then he would just write down all of his thoughts about what the person was saying. You can go and read them online. And this guy comes to the ultimate theory, right? He says, yeah, most people's problems have to do with their relationship with their parents, specifically sexually. Literally, that's what he cases, I don't know, maybe thousands of people, and this is his theory. And the entire community goes, that's disgusting. You're crazy. Do you want to go and look up what the most looked up porn genre is today? It's fucking like.
I mean, depends on which gender.
True, yeah, it is gender related. It's also regional, but it's incest. Yeah. It's fucking incest. I remember I asked somebody recently. He was like, nah, really smart guy, probably higher IQ than me. We're talking about the same topic. And I was like, Freud's a genius. He's like, no, he's not. And I'm like, yeah, what is it called? What's the theory that called? Oedipus complex? I can't remember.
Oedipus complex. And then the other one's called Oedipus is a young male, mother female.
Yeah.
And the other one is, I forget the name of the other one.
Yeah. Anyways, it's the most looked up topic. I love Freud again. So fucking funny, dude. And I promise you, reading his papers is so worth it. It's literally just his unfettered thoughts, like, written down on paper about his patients. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couple would relate to the same-sex parent. Yeah, dude. Look, I'm not a psychologist, but again, he comes up with this theory. Everyone looks at him and goes, that's sick, you're disgusting, and you're wrong. And yet, if you look at the shit people are looking up on the internet, you'd be like, why is stepbro and stepsis porn so popular? What is going on there?
Yeah.
Try and ask any psychologist why that is. They won't have an answer for you. They'll just spout some new age nonsense. But Freud had the answer. Freud had the answer fucking 100 years ago. Sorry, I don't know if it was 100 years, but
I mean, hell, we even have a thing named after him called Freudian slip.
Yeah, dude. Him and Einstein, just I hail them. They're just so fucking.
I care more about his work with the ego, the super ego, and the id, though.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I think it's his
just
study subconscious.
Massive lines of coke, and then he would just write down all his thoughts, dude. I fucking love it. I love reading his shit.
We got some earthquake videos.
Oh shit, we do.
This is in Russia.
Господи, боже мой!
Oh, it's still holding up. Oh no, it's a bitch acting like she's in an earthquake or some shit. Oh no! Maybe I should leave the building.
Look how many earthquakes. there are.
Ouais,
Look at
c'est quand même
look at the
ouais.
comments.
Ouais, c'est super.
Bro, you could
Oh, no,
not.
not the.
J'ai un spider en potentiel.
Oh yeah, there's a lot, isn't there?
Listen, guys. Braden has got crazy conspiracy theories. I'm going to give you one of mine. And I don't think this is a conspiracy theory. The U.S. has an earthquake weapon. Okay? I'm just telling you right now, the U.S. has it.
What? This is so Russian. I'm sorry, though. This is what the
I know,
fuck is this shit?
I know,
He's collecting like metal or something. Like pots and pans just falling over the place inside of a tent. Like, what is happening right now? Oh, you might be an archaeologist, actually.
Maybe.
Never mind. Maybe not.
He's probably just living in Siberia.
Yeah, probably. Looks like he has a bunch of swords.
Bro, wait, hold on. Can you pause? Can you just imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine? Like, imagine this is the call, right? You're Putin and I'm Trump, okay?
Yeah.
And I just call you up, and I'm like, "Hey, you better stop invading Ukraine." And then I hang up, and I fucking hit the earthquake button on your ass. And all of a sudden, you're fucking. There are 10, 8.0 earthquakes that happen off your coast immediately. What would you do?
Well,
What
okay,
would be your reaction?
okay. First, I want to add some context to this picture down here where it lists the magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same earthquake. It's just showing you the different variations of what each area is feeling, I believe.
Probably.
Yeah. So it's the same earthquake, but each area is feeling something different. That's why you see the top result is the one where it's the closest to the fissure, which is an 8.8, which is what you're going to see in the headlines. But the other places are going to be feeling the slightly less magnitude, like 7 or below. But my response is Putin is probably to just be like, I don't know, probably stop exports. Because there's not really anything I need from America, right? Like I get most of my stuff from China already, so I would just stop any export to America.
I don't think there are any. There are no incoming exports.
I think Russia provides oil. I think Russia sells oil.
Yeah, but it doesn't come to the. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it doesn't come to the U.S.
At least that would be my response. Would be to just focus on the money.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't come to the U.S.
There would be a financial consequence for sure.
All I'm saying is that call would be probably kind of interesting.
First waves of tsunami hit the shores of the town of. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. It's Russia. It's all the same shit. Severodvinsk. Yeah, whatever, buddy. You guys are still living in like 1990s still. Like, it's time to upgrade your technology a little bit, guys.
What is this? Not only is Britain censoring the internet and considering banning VPNs, authorities plan to sequence the entire DNA of all newborn babies in the country and use AI to study their genes. For what? How white they're going to be?
Probably not that white.
Yeah, I mean,
white people got to protect themselves,
so,
Doug. Like white people, like we got to stick together. We're fucking, we're do a lot of shit.
We have so this earthquake event. We're gonna be talking about it this whole time, pretty much as we're going over the episode. There's gonna be tsunamis hitting coasts.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at see if there's any tsunami footage.
See
if there's like a screaming, crying Japanese woman.
They're just now starting to kind of take off and hit, but we'll cover them as they happen.
Oh wait, is this a recent one? Oh,
is this recent? It's a bad sign if that water usually is filled. If those.
Or if you start hearing Japanese on the TV, something bad's happening. That's how you know. Oh, let's take a look at this this GIF. That doesn't show anything apparently. Never mind.
No, don't worry. It'll happen as we come. So let's see.
Half of Japan is under a tsunami warning.
Yeah, it's all of West Coast America. It's that half of Japan, and I believe it's.
Hey, here it is.
West Coast Russia too.
So this is where it originated from, right off the coast of fucking Alaska.
Right off the coast. Yeah, that's
like
that's
sir, but sir will end up hitting
Russia.
Anchorage, Alaska, We'll end up hitting our own state. It's fine. No one cares about Alaska anyway. When was the last time you heard someone say, let's go to tourist on fucking, let's go touring in fucking Alaska? Well, we're also going to hit Hawaii. Yeah, listen, we just burned it to the ground. I don't think we give a fuck anymore. Because we know they have satellites that can utilize the sun's solar rays to burn shit, essentially.
You don't even need that, but so we're gonna
We know
talk
they have it.
next. We'll talk about the T app.
Oh, that
has a direct link to this. So we just talked about internet verification.
And we get to play the game too.
So now we'll talk about the T app. So you wanna go ahead, talk about the
let's play the game.
You want to explain what the T app was?
All right, if you don't know what the T app is, they banned the website.
Yeah, the website got banned. You're not allowed to fucking do what they were doing. You can't dox people.
What the fuck? I'm so pissed. I was doing I'm so angry right now. I did so many votes. I've contributed to the ELO rating.
I'm a little jealous that I didn't get to play, to be honest with you. But
it was fun. It was fun, Doug. But anyways, the T app, it's kind of weird because they actually provided less information that got leaked off that site than what got leaked off the actual Google Drive folder. So if you don't know what happened, the T app was an app where essentially femcels on the internet could download the T app, and if you uploaded your driver's license, you could essentially post about men that you've been in a relationship with and put up, red flags or green flags about them as to, what kind of person they were or whatever, as sort of like a warning to other women. But the thing is, why would you ever put a green flag? What woman is like, oh yeah, this guy's great, I dated him. Yeah, other women should date him now. Like, that's kind of cuck behavior, you know what I mean? Like, no woman's gonna do that, But the femcells were like, oh yeah, I hate this guy, and a lot of the guys that had the most red flags were the most attractive and the most successful. So that's how you know the problem's probably not with them. And if you looked at a lot of the pictures of the women that posted that posted red flags about guys on the app, they were chopped. They were chopped AF, to be honest. But essentially, the creators of the app, they didn't secure any of their their driver's license information behind any sort of security. They kind of just shoved it all into a public Google Drive folder and called it a day. And someone found the Google Drive folder because it's on a public forum, essentially. And they just extracted all the data, and they used it to make a game which you can no longer access, unfortunately. And essentially, the game was, you voted on which of the two pictures was more attractive. And there was a whole ELO rating system, and looks like the people that made the TF just got a quick lawsuit. They didn't even get any money out of it. So, like, if this had happened, maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is, Doug. There it is.
Oh my god, it still is up.
It's back up.
Wait,
you can even slide into DMs.
I wonder if we get in trouble by showing it on stream.
I'm not showing any personal information. Doug, left or right? Left or right, Doug? I'm thinking left.
I'm thinking right, believe it or not. But they look like the same chick.
Doug, you can't.
With makeup.
We're going left. ELO, yep. ELO is definitely higher.
Right.
Doug, I don't know. She looks a little bit crazy. She got that crazy. She looks like a meth head. I don't know. Do you want meth or do you want crazy?
Meth. No, fuck. That's a tough call.
All right. I mean, she had a higher ELO.
All right. Well,
Doug, I'm thinking left here. I'm thinking left here. Yeah, 100% left.
Bangs are a big scary turn off to me.
Left. Okay. I'm thinking right there. I'm thinking right.
She's gonna ruin your life. I'll just say that much.
Okay, left looks like she will ruin it.
She
right
uses
chick,
lip filler. Right chick does not. Left chick probably.
Her, left chick 100% there.
Oh my lord.
She actually has one of the highest ELOs. You want to see what her ELO
I wonder why, dude. Her fucking knockers.
She fell down on the list. She was only 917. She used to be top 50.
All right. So, listen, while Brayden plays,
we're going left here.
The T app was made by a homosexual male, from what I've heard, to give women space to talk shit about men, basically. I'm gonna say hacked, to be honest with you guys. The information was like as least secured as possible. Basically anybody with a fucking keyboard and basic knowledge of computers could have gotten in and exposed them. And so their data got exposed. But the way you got onto the app was you had to upload your ID. your driver's license to show that you were a
Yeah.
woman and that you were over 18 or 21.
Oh God, here's the
And
bottom
all of
50.
that information got leaked. So, their names, their addresses, all of it got leaked onto the internet. And
Yep.
to be honest with you, the least harmful thing that could have happened is this return app where you can rate which one's hotter. There was really somebody created another app that put pin marks on a map on the
Yeah.
U.S. a map of where all these women were. So some congressmen got exposed. Secret military bases got exposed. Basically, a lot of secrets got put out. There was a dude who put the map together. That person got questioned by the FBI because they accidentally exposed a secret military base. So, I mean, there's a lot to take away from this just in
It
general.
seems like hiring women is doing the U.S. government less good.
I don't know if that's the takeaway, but it is a takeaway.
It is. I mean, look at this woman. She has an ELO of 3. That's crazy. That's like being below Iron 5.
Chat with her is wild. What does that mean? Chat with her? Like, how does that happen?
It's a bullshit AI site.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's pretty funny.
I'm guessing they deep faked the face or whatever. But fortunately, only about 10,000 women managed to sign up before everything went to shit.
Yeah. Well,
only about 10,000. It could have been much worse. It could have been much further down the line.
You're very much correct. It really could have been much worse. I do want to link this to some other gender politics today. Normally we kind of whatever, not actually.
I love gender politics.
Uber is also releasing an app or releasing a function in their app where they can select only women to be their drivers or passengers.
Okay, like Doug, it's like the women that are paranoid about men doing shit to them are typically they're like they're I'm not going to say they're unattractive. I think they're unintelligent. Cuz the thing is, Doug, is that you don't have to worry about these things if you bring the fucking equalizer.
God bless Florida.
If you bring if you bring it you can bring pepper spray, a taser. You can buy a taser, dude. You can buy a gun. You can buy in Florida. You can open carry. Like,
dude, one of the first things people might think I'm crazy for this, but one of the first things I did was buy one of my an ex-girlfriend. I bought her pepper spray immediately. It was just like here, like a gift. My sister, I gave her a sword.
Okay, Doug, I think a sword's a little not gonna it's not gonna help you in a melee fight.
A sword is
unless you gave her Ichigo's sword.
It was a sword from Bleach.
Oh, okay.
My point is that I think I gave her also pepper spray. Like, I don't know, dude. One of the oh my god, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're a woman, as a male, I feel like I should run around with a weapon of some sort. Okay, I usually always carry a pocket knife on me within legal bounds. Especially when I travel to Atlanta, bro. When I traveled to Atlanta, I brought fucking like 3 pocket knives. I was not going there empty-handed. But as a guy, I feel like it's necessary to carry a weapon. And for the females around me, if they don't have one, I immediately get them one. I don't know how people, and I live in Florida, pretty open space. I don't know how people live in cities without weapons. I don't know how people live in other areas without weapons. I really don't. I don't know how you guys feel safe enough. I don't know if I necessarily agree with your statement that only the ugly ones are. I will say this, though. If you are scared that men are going to do something to you, you really should not have voted for Democrats. That shit confuses me. What the fuck?
Another thing that's interesting to me, Doug, is like I get it. You're worried about someone doing something to you, but at the same time, it's like you have options at your disposal, right? Like if you want to choose a woman-only driver, that's great. But don't forget that the number one trafficker of children is women working for men.
Yeah.
So, once again,
there's this really horrible story that I can't remember. It's a pretty common trope, but basically, a woman will have a female child, right? And then
Yeah.
they task that female. They'll like send her to school and stuff, and they'll task her to go make female best friends, and then invite them over for a sleepover. Fucking gone, dude. The
Yep.
next day, gone.
Yep. Yep. That'll happen.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it's like switching to a woman only driver. Yeah, sure, it might prevent you in like the like 0.1% of cases where your driver is a deranged rapist, right? It'll help you prevent that situation, right? But the percentage chances of like I know a guy, he's in his 60s. He's a friend of mine, and he does Uber, and he does it like all the time, and he's not a rapist. Yeah, and I don't know. Like I don't think if you're that paranoid, you shouldn't be Ubering to begin with. To be quite honest with you, like you should just be getting a ride from with your friends or something. If you're that paranoid, I don't think switching to woman only drivers is going to resolve your problems. If anything, it's going to enable these female traffickers to use Uber more. As a result, I feel like.
I'm actually fine with it. I don't, I get what you're saying. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Neither
just
do
think
I.
that males should also have the option to
I want
do it.
to. I would prefer a male only driver.
Right.
That way, I have less risk of getting in a car accident.
Well, I'm okay. It's funny because it's funny. However, I've seen women defend this as saying statistically men are more likely to rape than women.
Yeah.
However, you bring up another statistic where it's like, okay, well, why can't we choose a driver based on statistics, right? Like, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it should be fair.
It's
If
a class.
females can
Doug, I'm
choose their
telling you.
gender, I think we should be able to choose gender and race. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I want a black guy at the fucking wheel because I know he's gonna have that glizzy ready and wait.
He's gonna get me there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
No,
But it's like,
yeah.
Doug,
Go ahead. Sorry.
it's a class action lawsuit waiting to happen.
It always is.
Like you are stupid. Stop trying to appeal to this minority of people. You're just gonna shoot yourself in the foot. You're gonna have to pay out settlements. It's gonna be a problem for your legal team. You're creating unnecessary work where you don't need to do it. You're gonna lose money unnecessarily. I remember a story about a guy who went to a bar and it was ladies night, and the ladies got in for free and the men had to pay. Guess what happened? He sued for discrimination and won.
Wow.
He got a payout of several $100,000
What a beast, dude.
for a discrimination lawsuit. Stop doing it to yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Stop self-snitching. Like, just stop. It's weird.
At minimum, like if you're gonna give choice, then it should be for everybody. But
Yeah.
you know why they don't? It's because all of a sudden, nobody wants the Muslim driver. That's really what's going on. Nobody wants the Muslim driver or the Venezuelan driver.
Just tell me if you're blowing up beforehand. That way I can prepare myself.
I'm very libertarian in it, and it's like fine. That's totally cool. I think that's a great idea. Have women only pick women. Great. However, if you're going to give them the choice, we should also have the choice to pick who we want.
It actually makes me want to call up a lawyer right now and just be like, can we start a discrimination lawsuit against Uber?
It'll probably happen.
They probably will.
Uber's about to go out of business anyway.
You think they're losing a Lyft?
No, I think they're going to lose to Elon. Elon just released the robo cars, no drivers, completely.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
they self-deliver and everything. Yep. He's going to completely overtake the market. Guess
Are
how
the
much
women going to start saying the robocar raped them?
Probably. Guess how much he's charging per ride? $4.20.
Where's Ashton?
Dude, I can't with Elon.
Where's Ashton?
I can't with Elon, bro. He's so ahead of the curve in so many categories, and it's so insane. I could literally dedicate 3 hours talking about how smart this guy is, and it's just not even close. Listen, the robocars, no driver. It's a taxi service, so it completely replaces Uber. It's way cheaper by far, like not even close. The cars themselves cost less than $30K. Guess how much a Waymo costs?
$250,000.
$250,000 per car.
Well, it's so funny too that you mentioned this, because it's like he can set it at $4.20 because one, he owns the superchargers for the cars, and two, he can write it off as a business expense.
Can he? Technically?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a business. If you are putting gasoline into a car that's used for a business, you can write it off on your taxes.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah. Same thing
You're
goes with electricity. So even if he's getting an electric bill, he can cut off that amount off his electric bill if he just post it on his taxes.
I mean, there's not a single competitor to his. Most cars
And the
now
way,
are
yeah,
trying to get enough data to create their own systems, but
yeah.
I mean, what's even close?
Yeah, I
Nothing.
mean, maybe Uber is like on fire right now. They're like, I needed 7 engineers in here yesterday with their pants off, ready to get fucked.
So low key,
Oh,
I think Uber is in the best position to compete.
yeah,
I do think they are in the best position, and I've kind of been I've watched them for a while. However, I think what'll happen to them is they kind of swap to drone delivery service or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But again, Elon just fucking way ahead of the system. Robocars, self-driving, way cheaper, and they use the AI system over a lidar system, and it's just better. I don't know what to
yeah,
say. It's just better.
yeah.
Um,
AI has changed the world in ways I couldn't have possibly predicted, Doug.
yeah, and it's changing the world in ways that we don't even know.
Yeah, like look at Europe, Germanistan, Italia Emirates, Salam Republic, and now the United Caliphate.
Again, it's so sad that like we can only laugh, but it's real. It's real life, man. It's fucking real
Not
life.
for us though.
Yeah, not for us,
It's
dude.
for-
We we got Trumpler in office.
Yeah, we live in Muttland where everyone's mixed. No one has any
Ugh.
sort of boundaries at all, and everything's all about equality. So you can sue for just about anything. So I think we'll be okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, the UK.
And the thing is, the thing that I kind of like about America, Doug, is that like I know we have like about 5% Asian. I think it's like 40% white, like 20% black, and then I think the other 40% is just his mixture of Hispanic, Indian, and other races or other mixed races. But the thing is, like, the black people kind of help to keep it all in check because they kind of just like shoot everyone. You know what I mean? So it's like, like I can imagine a Muslim group trying to show up at like in like the hood. They would get killed so quickly. It wouldn't even be funny if they started praying in the fucking street. They would get the shit kicked out of them. like, like, like anytime I worry about things happening like that, and then I think, oh wait a minute, there's poor people that live around me. They'll beat the shit out of them.
I mean,
I don't know. For me, it's like it's a very calming thing to think about. To know that there are violent people that will be violent on my behalf without even knowing about it.
I get what you're saying. To be honest, I
Yeah.
mostly get what you're saying. But
What is this?
yeah. So now we'll move on to, unfortunately, we'll throw this in there. VShojo has the CEO of VShojo. We talked about VShojo last week. They were their biggest content creator is suing them for taking charity funds, and their CEO came in recently and said they're shutting down. They don't know what happened to the money, and he's taking the money and running. He take the
Yeah,
money and
pretty
running.
much.
So VShojo will no
So
longer be a thing. It's kind of crazy.
I think it's so crazy that it came out after the whole expose on him occurred, where it was like Legal Eagle was literally like, yeah, I think they're going bankrupt, and they know they're going bankrupt, and so they're probably going to close shop. And the next thing you know, the next thing they say is, yeah, we're closing shop. I think that's pretty funny. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, for those who can't see, it is just this is what the message says if you live in the UK and you try to like scroll on Twitter. You just see these
I love
black
it. This
squares
is awesome.
and they say due to
Imagine.
local laws, we are temporarily restricting access to this content until X estimates your age.
Oh my God, bless the United Caliphate. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh
Yeah,
my God. I love it. I love it.
it's crazy, man. It's truly crazy. I sometimes I can't believe the times we're living in. I just can't. It's just so wild to me. But I'm gonna make this prediction right now. I think these laws, these restriction laws will pass. It kind of depends on Trump here. However, Trump is such a Jew lover. They need these fucking laws to
Oh God,
monitor.
Doug, we weren't the first ones to come up with this.
No
The
way.
United Caliphate. We weren't the
No
first
way.
one.
This was 9 hours ago.
Oh.
They beat us to it in only 9 hours.
God damn it, we were so close to being the first ones to do it too. Okay, we should report it. That way it gets taken down. We can be the first ones.
True.
Report post. I wonder if this will work. Hate.
So there was one guy in the UK named Tommy Robinson who actually went to prison for talking about the grooming gangs that we talked about, and he got out and he was trying to continue his fight. He had to leave the country. They chased him out. He left the country today. He had to make a run for
Who
it.
did?
Tommy Robinson. Tommy
Oh,
Robinson.
really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, UK's coach. I was like the last dude that was,
He was
like
the
willing to
last.
stand up for
He
them.
was the last reporter who was talking about the grooming gangs and just the awful shit happening there, and they chased him out of the country. The UK is now a black hole of information, and I just feel,
I mean,
bad.
at this point, I would set an evacuation order in the United Caliphate if you're white. If
I
you're
would
white in the
too.
United Caliphate, I would just leave.
You need to run,
I would literally-
and they are.
you-
The UK is seeing the biggest money drain of any country. Anyone who has
Yeah.
money is leaving the UK.
Yeah. I mean, like you have to leave for your own safety at this point.
Yep.
But Doug, look at these options that it gives me to report: hate,
I know. I do it all
abuse
the
and
time.
harassment, violent speech, child safety, privacy, illegal and regulated behaviors, spam, suicide, sensitive or disturbing media, impersonation, violent and hateful. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't want to report. I don't care about reporting people. I just want to see crazy shit.
It's what's wild to me, and I cannot stop thinking about this, but like
What?
it just breaks my mind that we have 18 plus people crying over 18 plus people saying things on the internet. Just that premise alone to me is just like mind-boggling to me. It's completely
Is it?
mind-boggling to me. Yes, I don't understand. Like, yeah, I just don't get it. If it's a kid, fine. They shouldn't be on the internet. Whatever. But if you're over the age of
Yeah.
18 and you're still crying about what someone is, posting on the internet, I don't know. Like, you're probably a loser in life. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what else to say to you. I really don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm
Yeah. I mean, most people are losers, Doug. That's the reality. I mean, look at the United Caliphate.
saying? The United Caliphate, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. My internet is on fire right now with this stuff. It's crazy.
Crazy. Oprah has not opened her private road from Wailea to Kalu, Hawaii, which will allow coastal folks to reach higher ground quickly. Sorry, your poor pass has not been redeemed. I'm stuck with my children in the truck with sirens going off.
Imagine thinking Oprah is a good person.
Yeah, imagine thinking Oprah is a good person, dude. She's trafficked so many kids in fucking Hollywood,
She's a
dude.
child trafficker. Dude, we can
Like, literally.
we can't say that.
It's the truth. She is.
It is the truth. It's not wrong. It's the truth.
But it's the truth.
It's
She
the
is.
truth.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with being a child trafficker. It's 2025. Even the United Caliphate doesn't care anymore.
They don't care. I don't fucking care.
They could be open with it. It's not like they can. Doug, Oprah Winfrey could literally come out, take off all of her fucking clothes, piss on the ground, say she's a fucking child trafficker, and nothing bad would happen to her at all.
True.
Nothing. She wouldn't get arrested for nudity. She wouldn't get arrested for public indecency. She wouldn't get arrested for literally being a child trafficker. It doesn't matter. They can literally do whatever they want, and nothing bad will happen to them because nothing ever happens. And if something does happen, then it's already over.
Preach it, brother. Preach that shit.
Yep. Oh, look. Woohoo! Earthquake.
Yay, earthquake content, guys. Earthquake content. Cute. This looks like, is this Russia?
Russia. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy
oh,
stuff.
looks, look, tsunami.
Oh, God, when the water starts receding like that, it's fucked. I think this is an
Imagine being
older
trapped in
picture.
that. Maybe. I do want to see more. What is this? Got a tsunami warning to my phone, and there's almost no way to Google if it's legit or not because the Tsunami Watch website is ass and probably underfunded like all our other weather services.
Wait, listen to this. golly jeepers, Russia! It sure is weird that this.
場所はどこな
It
の
sure
か
is
まだ
weird
確認が
this
取れ
earthquake is hitting you right after Trump said he's moving the deadline to like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a weird coinky dink, Russia, that this fucking 8.5 earthquake just happened off your coast right when Trump moved the deadline. Weird, Russia, weird, weird.
I don't know. I feel like Trump slapped Russia a little bit, and Russia was just like fuck it, their face is still standing. But then America was just like, fuck it, I'm beating Japan up. And then you just beat the shit out of Japan gets fucking hit.
Collateral damage. Collateral damage. Today's content.
Due to a massive earthquake. Oh, look, he made a post.
Oh, go ahead.
Due to a massive earthquake that occurred in the Pacific Ocean, a tsunami warning is in effect for those living in Hawaii. A tsunami watch is in effect for Alaska and the Pacific coast of the United States. Japan is also in the way. Get out of the way, Japan. You know what I'm saying? Please visit tsunami.gov for the latest information. Stay strong and stay safe. Even though I just fucking activated the earthquake button, it's not my fault. Never has been.
In
sexual relations.
In some other news, we all might be getting a free $600, so that'll be fun.
Really?
Yeah,
Again?
Because of all the tariffs. Dude, I love Trump. He's so funny. Democrats are retarded, bro. Trump just gives out money to us like it's candy. Dude, if the Democrats just gave us the same amount of money they gave migrants, they'd win every election. They're so stupid.
Honestly, Doug, I will say, even though Trump is, a pedophile and on the Epstein list and corrupt, he's still giving us $600 and he's dealing with the illegal immigrants.
I know, dude. What the fuck? The bare minimums for being a good president. So awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, people can forgive you being a pedophile as long as you just do this basic thing.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't Biden just give us money? He would have been so much more popular.
I don't know. I don't understand it, bro. I don't get it. They're so dumb. They just, fucking stupid.
Been on Maui 11 years. My first official tsunami siren. All right, well, you're still there, so you apparently don't give a fuck.
I know, like, what?
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Here are your... Oh, wait. From potential tsunami warning, Washington.
Yeah, it's
that's
the entire West Coast. Not Washington, D.C., of course, the state.
Once again, Doug, being on the East Coast of the United States, we're perfectly safe once again.
I know. That's because Florida is home to pretty much every defense contractor the U.S. needs, so...
Yeah, this is true.
So, we're treated real well here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
It's pretty cool. Is that all like a real animation?
The only issue here, Doug, is that the Earth is smaller here than it actually is. You see, the Earth is actually in a dome. And the reason that dome exists is because of the atmosphere. So the Earth is actually... let me pull up paint, because people aren't going to understand this. No, not 8 pence. Let me pull up paint. So essentially, let me pull up a marker, a brush, like this. So this is Earth. Boop. Okay, wait, no. Sorry, that's bad. They have a circle option. This is Earth right now. Let me do it like that. There we go. This is Earth, right? So this is so this part right here is the actual part of Earth that we live in. Right here. This is Earth. This is the rest of Earth. So this is the Earth that we know right here, that you see on like the maps and everything, in reality. And you see this line right here. I'll make it a lighter shade of blue. This is the Antarctic right here. And the reason this ice wall is here is because the way the sun actually rotates is different from how they describe it as. So, for example, this is the sun right here, and it rotates around like this. And the reason why we get sun from here is because of how it beams down. But the reason it doesn't receive it here along the ice wall down here is because it's further away, see? And so that's why you have more ice along those sections. But it also rotates in sort of an elliptical pattern like this. And that's why down here is also another section that we haven't seen yet because the government contains that information or controls it. I think it might be where the aliens are. Don't know. Not entirely certain.
You're smoking crack on this one.
And the reason why this is the truth, Doug, the reason why this is the truth is because they did a test.
You're out of there on this one.
The reason why this is the truth, Doug, is because they did a test, right? Let me show you. So they did a test where they put let me use a different color for this. They put a box with a laser on it. Boop. Laser box right there. And they put it on one side of the globe. Boop. And then on the other side of the globe, they put the receiver in to see if it would form a straight line using this laser, right? Now, they found that there was a discrepancy of roughly 6 inches, I believe. So when it went down about 6 inches from point A to point B, right? Now, the thing is, they went out about several thousand kilometers. I forget how many. I think it was really far away. It was like 3,000 kilometers. It was something like that, right? And it only went down about 6 inches, which begs the question: why would it only go down 6 inches if you're going down if you're maintaining a distance of a significant fraction of Earth's circumference, right? And so the reason for it being 6 inches is because, once again, it goes back to what I just drew earlier, which is that the Earth is much bigger than what we know it as because no one's allowed past the Antarctic. And also, the flight speed, or I should say the height, the maximum height that you're allowed to go in the North Pole, for example. So this is the maximum height or the height that you're requested to fly at to avoid like stuff like defrosting or whatever, or visibility. So the max height for North Pole is 30,000 feet, 30K feet. Now, Doug, I want you to guess and tell me what you think the maximum, I should say, recommended height. Guess what do you think the recommended height is for the South Pole?
No idea.
If you had to make a guess. So we know the North Pole is 30,000 feet, roughly.
15.
It's 10,000. 10,000 feet. Why would you be flying lower in the South Pole than you would in the North Pole? Especially if they are on the same axis.
Colder. Icing problem.
That's what they tell you. That's what they tell you. But they're the same temperatures year round, supposedly. So
well, the good news
you can
is
come to your
that
own conclusions.
your theory is really easy to either prove or disprove due to pretty much every possible
the thing is,
measurement you can take.
yeah, I mean, the thing is, Doug, and the thing is here is that you're not just fighting against science. You're
what
also,
the fuck?
What?
Sorry, finish yours. Then I'll double down on some.
You're not fighting against mathematics and everything because you have to prove it first. You're also fighting against the reality of people believing that the Earth is shaped like that to begin with, and you really can't. It's a hard thing to get that. It's like convincing the boomers the moon landing is fake, right?
It's simple. You can prove the Earth's circumference simply using geometry.
But the thing is, Doug, no one has ever been past the Antarctic. That's the problem, Doug.
I don't know.
No one has ever done a round.
I don't know if that's the problem. What I do know is
that's
prove the circumference of the Earth with simple geometry.
Oh, I got a notification. Oh, they received a report. Excellent.
So I just got this in. Australia set to ban anyone under 16 from YouTube. Just got that in.
Okay, that's stupid.
Isn't that why anyone under 16 banned from YouTube? What the fuck?
What is going on with us? Like how Australia's just out of left field, like, no, we're more dystopic than you are, United Caliphate. Like it's a competition. Like, what the fuck is going on with Australia?
It's crazy, bro. It's so fucking wild. I mean, I think it's just like an attempt to control the youth or something. I don't know. I really have no idea.
It has to be because that's where the youth gets their information from. They don't get it from legacy media anymore. They get it from YouTube.
They need to be controlled.
So that's why they're banning it.
How dare they go on YouTube? It's so wild. I think YouTube is the most fucking like child-safe social media you can be on. I can't find shit on YouTube that I want to watch.
I don't know, Doug. If you asked me 10 years ago if I'd rather live in Europe versus United States, I probably would have said Europe. And now I feel like I've kind of like completely switched that, right?
Wow.
Like like I'm like I think I'm glad, actually, somewhat glad to be in the United States, despite all the violent retards in this country.
I can't believe you just said that. I'm surprised.
There's violent retards in this country. I'm sorry, there is. There's a lot of them.
Guess
If you
you're
go to
off.
the go to any
No,
inner
no, no,
go
no.
to the inner city.
I don't mean that. I understand that part.
Oh,
I meant I'm
yeah,
surprised you said you'd rather live here.
yeah. Like, I mean, what's our alternative, Doug? Where do white people go for safety?
We're trapped, bro. We are trapped. I think the safest place you can go is probably Finland. However,
I mean,
they're kind of gearing up to
it's not
fight
too bad.
Russia, so it's a little unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to switch from learning Finnish to learning Russian within the next 10 years. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like,
do
I
you wanna-
can't. It takes me a while to learn.
Do you want to know the secret? I'll tell you the secret right now.
What's the secret?
Argentinians are pretty white. Okay, I'm just saying that out loud. I'll probably get crucified.
Wait, do they speak Portuguese or Spanish?
Argentinians speak. Good question. My guess is Spanish, but let me see.
I think it might be Portuguese. I don't know if I want to try learning Portuguese, Doug. That shit's too complicated for me. I ain't got time for all
It's
that.
actually not that. It's not that different in Spanish. I'm gonna get crucified for that too. Argentinian.
It is Spanish. Okay, you know,
Yeah.
maybe Argentina is not a bad idea.
Yeah. I think Argentina
Even though they can
is kind
spit,
of the
you know, maybe the reason they look white is because white people moved there early on. Or
They are.
something.
They
I
are.
don't know.
They are. Listen, Argentinians. All I'm saying is South America might be where it's at. All of their men got sent to America. Just think about this for a second.
Yeah,
All of their men
yeah.
went to America. All of a sudden, El Salvador and Argentina are fucking surprisingly safe. Okay, I'm saying that out loud. And then America sends them all to El Salvador prisons. Maybe this is like 200 IQ, a U.S. move to make South America the next hub instead of Europe. Maybe they're fucking
I don't
200
know.
IQ here. Think about this.
What does it take to become an Argentinian citizen?
You're like, oh geez, South America's ruled all by all these gangs. I have an idea. Let's bait them into coming to the U.S. And then when Trump becomes president, he'll send them all to prison, and then we'll send them all to El Salvadorian prisons. Maybe they're fucking. There's like some kind of 8,000 IQ chess move here. What I'm saying is, El Salvadorians kind of white, but they also got all the
Kinda.
best benefits of Latin America. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Those Latin American
Yeah.
chicks. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I mean, might not be.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, now we're going into that's kind of going to passport bro territory at that point, Doug. I think we got to have like an actual legit reason to move to Argentina.
Yeah, we do. There's tons of reasons. El Salvador.
I mean, yeah,
El
yeah, I guess it's
Salvador
kinda
is
white.
currently the safest country on the North and South American continent. That's a pretty good reason to move. Argentina is becoming like a future hub of South America because of their president, Milei. Those are pretty good reasons to me. I'm just saying, if I'm moving somewhere, I want a wife and have children someday.
All right. We need to have a clean criminal record check,
Check.
financial stability, residence in Argentina. We have to rent our own property there.
Okay.
So, Doug, here's what we can do. We can buy a tiny little shack.
Okay.
In Argentina. I'll rent it out to you, and then you rent it out to me.
Oh.
And then we get residency through that, which will allow us to obtain something Spanish proficiency. Hola, cómo está?
We'll run it. Bien. Y tú.
All right, we're good enough. We're good. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, we're
Nice,
fine.
dude.
We're good.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, Doug. Do we have family ties to South America at all?
Dude, I don't. I don't have a single Latin blood in my drop of blood in my body.
Unfortunately, my family ties are located to Germanistan, so I don't think that's going to be an option for me.
So unlucky. Me too.
I know.
Holy fuck. All right.
Argentina allows dual citizenship. Okay, that's not too bad either.
We're gonna move on to some more racial fun. Can you look up Cincinnati couple on X? So this happened.
Oh, you're talking about these guys.
This happened at an event in Cincinnati. I don't really know what this event was, but a white couple got jumped, and the videos went viral online. And so they beat the shit out of the guy. I mean, they fucking or just jump. I mean, you can see it here in the video Braden's playing, but if you can't see it, pretty much surrounded him. Were kicking the shit out of him, dragging him around. They fucking stomped his head in. However, it wasn't just the guy. This fucking, if you find the video of the chick getting stomped, yeah, this poor chick, bro. I mean, it's not. Where's the video? This poor chick just gets fucking walloped in the head, and she's just lying on her back, and there's just blood coming out of her mouth. And they basically
Yeah.
just fucking got jumped, and it's a racial thing. There's a bunch of black people jumping a
Yeah.
white couple, and the mayor or somebody was like, why are you guys making this? Why are you making this news?
I mean, it's once
Oh.
again, if you're a white person living in the inner city, leave the inner city. You're a moron. If you're a white person living in the inner city, you are asking to get the shit beat out of you if you're going outside at night, or raped if you're a woman. Like you are just asking for it.
Yeah, and we're gonna connect this. A lot of this is gonna be racial. I don't know personally. I don't normally do racial shit here, but unfortunately, there's like a simple thing that got blown up that I want to talk about. I'm gonna talk about it last. So now we're gonna jump to the CNN New York shooting. So yeah, that's the video. I mean, they were just beating the shit out of him. There hasn't been a reason why. He's just getting fucked up. So oh yeah, this is the video. So the chick there, watch, she gets fucking clocked. Watch this guy here. Boom! He's fucking. He just punched the shit out of her. She went down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. But I mean, once again, you're in the inner city at night. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I mean, oh, did you hear they're making a white only place in
I heard they're
like
trying.
Minnesota or something?
And it's getting shut down.
Let's see. It should be the first thing that pops up. Let's see. I think there is. I should be able to find it. White only community. Let's see.
Community. Yeah, so it's 20 white guys got together to buy some land, and they're trying to do a white only community.
Yeah.
And they're getting a lot of heat for it. I believe there's a large attempt to get them shut down, and the reason it's controversial is because
Oh,
there's-
Arkansas.
Arkansas, okay.
Yeah.
No blacks, no Jews,
blacks, no Jews, no
gays.
gays. A group called Return to the Land has set up a community in the Ozark Mountains while claiming their goal is to preserve white American culture. Honestly, pretty base.
And the reason this is, I mean, whether or not we agree or disagree, the reason this is getting a lot of attention is because there's a couple of Muslim-only communities, there's a couple of black-only communities, and so
Yeah.
these guys are making their own community, and they're catching a
Yeah,
lot
Doug.
of
Maybe this
support.
is where we need to move to, Doug. Maybe this
Arkansas?
is the
Arkansas is
yeah, Arkansas.
extremely red, I believe.
So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
Well, I mean, you don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40
Yeah, I mean it's pretty accurate, right? I mean you don't.
people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labor, the women take care of the children who live here for...
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, Doug.
Go
I'm
for
not subscribing. I am not subscribing to their bullshit. If there is no internet there, I'm not going there. All right, that's the first thing.
Just by Starlink. Just by Starlink.
Yeah, okay. The second thing is, Doug, I'm not associating myself with a community at all. I'm staying inside the entire fucking time, eating chips and gooning the entire fucking time. I don't give two shits about what happens in that fucking community. I just want to be able to say I live there and that I'm a part of something, right? I don't actually
Okay.
want to interact with these people. Okay, I
Just
just want that to be
become Amish.
clear.
Just become Amish, to be honest.
No, they don't allow you to have electronics. They're boring. They're boring people. Like,
But they-
listen, I understand.
Would they know
Like,
if you had Starlink? You know?
Yes, they would know if you had Starlink.
How would they know?
They're not morons.
Okay.
They know what electronics look like, Doug. They're like,
All right.
full time. It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do.
You might be wondering how any
Yeah.
of this can be legal.
I'm not wondering how this is legal. This is perfectly fine.
Return to the Land is structured as a private
You know how it's a United Caliphate guy speaking too.
members association
Oh yeah.
which
Probably-
they believe
Yeah.
allows them
Oh, it's
to
empty.
discriminate on the basis of ethnicity, along with other factors.
I like how we're still talking about discrimination based on ethnicity when that happens all the fucking time to white people. I don't even.
That has yet to be tested.
It's such
in
an
the
ironic
courts
statement.
and may well
But
fail.
he's from the United
Arkansas
Caliphate,
Attorney
so.
General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting.
Oh, he's reviewing them. What's he gonna say? Like I don't think the dude would go into this thing without legal representation. Like,
Maybe.
and ironically, even though Jewish people may not be allowed in the settlement, he probably has a Jewish lawyer.
True. It's interesting. Again, I'm still pretty libertarian, and I think it's fine if you can have black communities and fucking Islamic communities should be able to have white communities. Either for everybody.
Yeah.
I guess today will
Black
be a
Americans are
free
leaving
martial
their
episode.
homes to start their own all-black communities. Listen, I think it's totally fun if you want to start your own all-black community. If you want to start your own only Asian community, there already is only Asian communities in America. If you want to start your only Hispanic community, go for it. But don't be shit talking white people when white people try and start their own fucking community.
The only
You-
thing I think this is all completely fine. I really hate when the government gets into social affairs. I think every time
Yeah.
they position themselves into social affairs, they just fuck it up so bad. And a lot of the problems that we've seen in the past like 10, 15 years, I swear directly comes from them. And if you really
Yeah.
want to, if you want to, like, you can see this from both perspectives where the ban on gay marriage, guess what?
Yeah.
That came from the government. That was them
Yeah.
interfering in social affairs. The push
Yeah.
for DEI, guess what? That comes from social affairs. I mean, I can easily balance this on both sides, where every single time the government pushes into social society affairs, they fuck it up every single time
Yeah.
without fail. Both sides, doesn't even matter your race, doesn't matter your gender, they will fuck it up every single time. Every single time
Yep.
the government tries to fix a social problem, they fuck it up, man. They just make it 10 times worse. They need to stay out of it. They just need to stay out of it. It's fine. If you want a white community, let them have a white community. Or a black community, let them have a black community. The only problem I would ever have is when when the government starts participating in these activities under federally funded, like universities and stuff. That's the only time I would have a problem with it. However, if it's not, then that video is crazy.
That is crazy. Turn to the land, Doug. The only issue is I don't want to actually do any work there. I just want to pay some cheap Mexican contractors to build that shit real quick. And then I just want to have like a little shack where I can just chill. You know what I mean? Like a little apartment. I don't want to actually interact with these people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he actually has videos.
We're inspired by Irania. I'm here, of course, in South Africa, in Irania. It's great. It was just bigger, more complex, more
Okay, it's some nice
thoughtful
cheery music.
than I was expecting. I was expecting
funny.
more, like a ghost town that had been developed. That's what I'd heard. But you guys have big public spaces, many restaurants, businesses, so just bigger and better than I thought. I think what you're doing is extraordinary, and you should realize just how special it is and how important it is. And you're not just leading the way for Afrikaners, you are leading the way for especially European people all around the world, but more at a larger scale, any group who wants to define their own wall.
I'm not going to South Africa, Doug, because I value my safety.
I wouldn't move to South Africa either, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
one time we had a family friend come over, couple, who came over, and they were talking about a short period of time when they lived in South Africa, and basically they put prison walls and bars
Yeah.
not to keep people in, but to keep people out. So when you go and stay in a hotel, they have to make sure there's armed guards. There's bars on the windows. Like, it's basically a fucking fortress. And I don't mean
Yeah.
on the outskirts of South Africa. I mean in the main city. It's like a war zone, basically.
Yeah.
And they have to
Yep.
they have to treat it like you might get invaded at any point. It was so insane listening to them talk about it. Like, it was wild, bro. It was so wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is I don't know, Doug. This is just kind of crazy.
We're living in wild times.
We are Springfield, Missouri, too.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to New York. The New York shooting. And you can talk about your
Oh,
conspiracy theory there.
I mean, it's not even a conspiracy theory, Doug.
I know.
Like,
I know. I get it. So there was I only learned about this recently. So Braden, you might know more about it than me. There was a mass shooting. I think it was a mass shooting
yeah,
in New York, and the only part that I know is that CNN said that it was most likely a white person doing it, and surprise, surprise, it was in fact
yeah.
not a white person.
It was not a white person. However, once again, Doug, I feel like a few things have to be mentioned here because
And now go ahead
obviously,
into the conspiracy. So I did the racial part where I don't understand why they even bother saying it was mostly white. Why not? Why not? What was that assumption on? However,
yeah.
go ahead, hit us with your
All
part.
right, this is all right, Doug. So I'm going to. We have to go back in time, Doug. Back in time
Take me back.
to the Babylonians and the Canaanites
Oh,
once
wow.
again. I know we're going back in time. I know people don't like going to the time machine, the Braden's time machine. You know what I mean? But welcome to the time machine. All right. Ooh, back in the day. You know, jingle jingle. Listen, there is a man who claims to be the Son of God. His name is Jesus, and he creates all these miracles. He does all these wonderful things, right? And then there's a group of people that denounce his existence, and they are called the Jews. And guess what the Jews worship? They worship dun, 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 the god of Saturn. And guess what is on the god of Saturn? Or guess what is on Saturn, I should say. A black hexagonal cube. So what do you think that means? Black hexagonal cube. Well, you see it in Mecca in Islam, right? You see Jewish rabbis wear the black stone, hint hint, the black stone on top of their head. And guess what the name of this company is? Blackstone. Wow, crazy. It's related to Saturn theology and Saturn religion, which is essentially just Judaism, which is essentially just an offshoot of Satanism. Shocker. Crazy. All right. But okay, let's say all that's false. Let's pretend, right? Let's play pretend. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. Okay. All right. A shooting still occurred. Guess what floor it occurred on, Doug? To the 33rd floor. Guess what the number 33 represents, Doug? The highest level of Freemasonry that one person can obtain, which is the upper echelon of Freemasonry. Which guess what is related to Jewishness, which is related to Judaism, which is related to Satanism, which is it's cults. I'm just gonna say it's related to the cult, right? Okay. All right, now let's pretend that that's fake. That's a nothing burger, whatever, right? That's also just a coincidence, right? Let's look at who got killed. Uh-oh, a CEO got killed again. Who's the CEO of, you guessed it, Blackstone Real Estate?
No way.
LePatner. Yeah. So
it is so fucking wild. Keep going. Sorry.
yeah. So all of these things happen to coagulate and come together, and it's like, what do you even say at this point? Is it still a coincidence? You know what I mean? Like all these things line up just like this. The 33rd floor at a company called Blackstone, where another CEO dies in a mass shooting that's meant to deteriorate the Second Amendment by the fucking left-wing Jewish people in the fucking government. Like, what are we even talking about right now, Doug? What are we even talking about?
Whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want.
I mean, hey, listen. Listen, I don't even care if you pay me. I don't give two shits. I'll shill for the Jewish people all day. I'll shill for Saturn, Shabbath, whatever Satan. I don't give a shit. I can be paid. I can be bought. My soul can be purchased. I don't care, Doug. But once again, right
We're
now,
not being
I'm
paid,
calling it.
so we will
Not yet.
continue.
Not yet. I'll let you know when we are, though. But listen, Doug.
The second Braden starts praising the Jews unironically, you'll know we've been bought and paid for and corrupted.
100%. Listen, the Jewish people can 100% buy me out. I'm a very cheap guy. Just listen. It wouldn't even take that much. It'd be much less than what you've been paying some of these other politicians. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. The CIA, if you want to give me a job, FBI, I don't give two shits. I have no morals. I will do anything you ask. I don't care. But for now, I'm gonna 100% call out the obvious bullshit that's going on here. 33rd floor, Blackstone, a CEO dies. They're using an AR-15 essentially. Like, yeah, it's pretty basic stuff. There's like 5 different conspiracies wrapped up in this one thing.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't realize how it's just, yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, you went pretty deep just now, but it's like,
Yeah.
so you have a mass shooter, and it just so happens that the CEO of Blackstone dies. How does that happen? How many people live in New York? 10, 15 million people.
Well, yeah,
More?
no, and the thing is, it's like Doug, like
Like
you
what?
like you see the image of this dude kind of just like chilling and walking down the fucking street, right? And
Yeah, it's like he's hunting.
it's like he already knows where he's going. Like, look at this dude. He's like, I
So
already know where I'm going.
So the question is why, usually. That's always my question anyway, is why does this
Yeah.
Blackstone guy die? What was his plan? What was he doing that upsetted some people? Was it because they were buying up a bunch of property and renting it out, and
Wait,
this is
wait,
their
wait,
from their
wait, wait, wait,
competitor?
wait, 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 wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Doug, hold on.
Oh, my bad.
We have a problem. We have a problem.
Hmm.
There's another conspiracy. There's a 6th conspiracy
Holy
inside of the
shit.
conspiracy. This is not the shooter.
Oh, I figured that was coming. If I'm being entirely honest, I knew that was coming.
Let's take a look at a zoom in picture. Let's take a look at the weapon.
It's a sick gun. It's like M4.
The stock is tilted at an angle. First off, the stock is also very high. It's up where the scope is supposed to be. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the picture of the gun, as reported. Let me see a picture of the gun. This is supposedly the gun.
What the fuck? Hold on, I got another one for you. Listen to this. Former NASA engineer claims trillions of shape-shifting cloak devices are hidden across Earth. Probably.
Possibly. Wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise
But
me
Doug,
either.
this gun doesn't match up. This gun does not match up.
I ain't no gun expert.
You look at the gun, and then you look at the image of the guy. This looks like it was made with AI. Let's put it through an AI generator test.
I can usually tell. Reopen it. I just did this. I did a test yesterday.
Well, they've been getting better, Doug. They've been getting better.
Yeah, but I'm still sick as fuck at figuring out if it's AI. I'm a fucking pro. All right, let's see.
Look at the gun. Look at the gun.
Well, it's the gun isn't.
It looks warped.
Yeah, it looks warped, but that's the exact reason you're not going to be able to tell. You need to look for areas that look clear. That's how you can tell.
Put this in
Usually,
downloads.
I don't want to give out my secrets of how I can tell, if I'm being entirely honest.
All right, you don't need to give it out.
So he said, sorry, we're jumping between 2 conspiracies at the same time, just to cook you, audience. Apparently, the article reads that he said trillions of pieces of alien metal have been deposited all over the globe. That's what he said.
It says not likely to be AI.
Dude.
Interesting. I want to try one more.
If they posted it, you're not going to be able to tell if it's AI. I'll just say that much. I will just say that much. The chances of you being able to tell if it's AI.
Yeah, I mean, they could scrub the metadata. This is true.
I mean, it's just beyond the metadata. Like, the reason they post videos like that are so fucking degraded, you can't tell. It's grainy. It's like, you know, what quality is this? 380p? Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Like, Doug, if you look at the gun itself, I don't know. It just looks.
well, he's wearing black.
I don't know.
There's just so much shadow going on that it makes it pretty hard.
Well, that's the thing. There's no shadows.
Oh, it just typically means that
There is no shadows.
yeah,
No one has any shadow.
It usually means the sun is directly overhead.
I don't know, Doug. I don't know. This is super sketchy.
I'm not
Super
saying
sketchy.
you're wrong, but I'm
Yeah.
saying lighting is one of the tells for AI. However, again, I think if you're looking at a conspiracy video and you can tell that it's AI, then I just I don't
Wesley LePatner, 44-year-old Blackstone executive who oversaw its $53 billion real estate investment fund, was killed. So
How?
they
Why?
ordered the hit
How?
shot to death apparently.
No, I know, but like, I'm asking rhetorically. How?
Yeah, yeah. The guy's name is Shane Tamura. Of
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Anyways, CNN said that it was probably a white guy, and then it turns out it's not. And I'm not trying again.
I mean, that's Tails all the time. I don't give two shits what
I know
CNN has to say.
the
They're
the
dumb.
past like 3 segments have been about race here.
Like once again, I don't really care about race. All I care about is money for the most part, and then everything else after that. Like, listen, I think a white only community would probably be cool because I don't have to worry about getting stabbed and robbed. But that's kind of like, I don't really have to worry about that in most places that aren't the inner city anyway. So
yeah.
not really too big a deal to me to begin with. But I'm just saying, I think they should have the right to do it.
I'm just pointing out. Yeah, exactly. I think for us, it's just pointing out the double standards. Of like, okay, well, you can have it for black people.
Yeah.
You can have it for women. Why can't you have
Like-
it for white men? Man?
Like,
I want to be
like
able to
follow your
choose
own-
who I ride with. I want to be able to choose what communities I go with. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
I don't see why I fucking can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and,
like,
go
yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
Stop being a hypocrite. You stop calling white people racist and then being racist yourself.
Yeah.
Stop being a fucking hypocrite.
We're gonna. This
Just
is gonna branch
cringe.
forward too. We're gonna take this into. Are you done with the conspiracy here before we move on?
I mean, the conspiracy. Ooh, it's the truth, Doug. It's the truth.
Don't get offended if I call it a conspiracy. I don't mean
It's a truth.
or not. I'm just
It's
saying.
a truth theory.
I agree with
It's
you.
a conspiracy truth.
I think it was a hit. I think it was a hit too, probably. If I'm being
100%.
like,
They
I
probably
don't know,
gave that dude a shit ton of meth
other-
and just told him to go at it.
the other stuff to me is whatever, but I do think it was probably a hit.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
yeah.
You
Again.
tell me someone who's a CEO of a $53 billion real estate company doesn't have
dies
some
in
sort of
mass
security?
shooting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't understand. Yeah, that shit's crazy. So,
Yeah.
do you have anything else on this before we move on to another?
Oh, yeah. One last thing.
Sure.
The person who wrote this article is Jewish.
Okay. Good. Fair enough. Yeah. So something specific kept popping up in my feed today, and I at first I was like, I'm not gonna add it to the list. This is probably gonna be a nothing burger and die off. However, it somehow kept snowballing into something more and more and more, and it pissed me the fuck off. And so I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
about it. And it again, this is on top of the race pile here. Can you please type in Sydney Sweeney in fucking X?
Oh, no.
We're talking
I
about
d-
it. I know you don't want to talk about it probably. We're talking about it because this pisses me off. Listen, I am a very basic male. I like money and I like hot women. Okay? I
That's
like
fair.
that shit. It's been a while since we've seen it. So this post, Sydney Sweeney, if you don't know who she is, I I want to call. She's supposed to be an actress. I'm sorry, she's a terrible actress, but I love her. She is beautiful.
Endowed.
She's got great talent. It's just not in acting. Okay?
Yeah.
She is absolutely phenomenal. And
At being quiet.
being quiet, yeah. I think she's a terrible actress. I love watching her in movies anyway. Chef's kiss. They put her in a American Eagle ad. You want to go ahead and continue playing it there? I don't know if we can play the audio, guys, and the video. I think it's just against copyright. There she is, beautiful woman, and then that moment pops up where it says Sydney Sweeney has great genes, being a nice double innuendo that she's beautiful and that she has a great choice in American Eagle genes. So we're gonna play some of these videos, but hold on for a second. I thought this video was fine and meaningless. It's just an advertisement. She's hot. She's wearing jeans. She's a model. Whatever. Who cares? Says she has great genes because she's got big knockers and she's pretty. Now, I didn't think anything of it. I thought, oh, Sweeney, there she is again. She's beautiful. This post, this video, this advertisement went fucking sicko mode all over the internet, and liberals are calling this Nazi propaganda. And
Liberals call everything Nazi propaganda. The word
True.
has lost all meaning at this point.
It's true, they do. However, this annoys me so much. And again, I'm gonna say why. Because I'm a very simple man. I like looking at beautiful women and I like making money. And for some reason, the second a beautiful woman gets on screen, other women go crazy on her. And I'm gonna branch this into a bigger thing where women's biggest enemy is other women. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, 100%.
Nobody hates a woman like another woman. God forbid. All right, you want to play some of the feedback we've gotten on the ad?
I mean, like, I don't really care what people, like, random people have to say about
white supremacy.
Thinly veiled white supremacy.
Or not, but some people are saying that. Why? Sydney starred in American Eagle's ads playing on the pun that she has great genes.
Yeah, she does. She's attractive.
Does.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty basic.
She's not fat, and she's got big knockers.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're angry about the Sydney Sweeney ad, you're probably an unattractive female. I think that's most of the people that are angry about it.
Well, what
it's just
annoys
unattractive women.
Listen, I'm fine with it just being internet gossip because, again, type whatever you want. However, what annoyed me the most is that there were like CNBC and NBC and a lot of these, the New York Times. There were a lot of news articles that, by professional companies that were talking about how this is Nazi propaganda because she's blonde haired, blue eyed, and it's Nazi propaganda.
Yeah, I mean, once again, they call everything Nazi propaganda, and then they'll be like, "Free Palestine," and then they'll be like, "We hate Nazis," and then the Palestinians will be like, "We love the Nazis." So it's like, you guys kind of need to, you need to fix your logic there,
Oh, God. Oh.
And then Doja Cat, who is objectively an unattractive female, mocks Sydney Sweeney's ad because she's seething, huffing some major copium, as the kids like to say.
What is she on about?
I don't know.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
What? I can't even understand what she's saying. I think she was trying to mock white people.
Yes. Yes. But once again, objectively unattractive female.
True.
Kind of makes sense.
It's just, I like looking at hot women, dude. I don't want to see a bunch of fat fucking LGBTQ people all over the place. I'm sorry, I just don't.
And the thing is, Doug, they're their own worst enemy by shit-talking Sydney Sweeney. Because now you're just making her more popular. And guess what that drives up her rates. Oh, you want me in your ad? It's going to cost 3 times as much now because everyone's talking about me. You guys are stupid.
What's extremely funny is that Sydney Sweeney, growing up, she kind of went through puberty a little early, and she hated that she had giant tits. And her mom was like, no, she wanted to get him cut them off. And her mom was like, no, don't do that. There'd be a great asset later on in life. And so she started in that Spider-Man movie. What the fuck is it called? The really dog shit one. Madam Web.
With Andrew Garfield?
No, Madam Web.
Oh, Madam Web. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what really made her viral, was that movie, because they put her in a schoolgirl outfit, and they were like, "Why are you guys sexualizing her?" It's like you put like a 25-year-old hot woman with giant knockers that she's supposed to be playing a high school student wearing her like short skirt, her fucking top was open. It was just like, what? So she went viral for that movie. That movie was a terrible movie. And she went viral, and this woman, whoever manages her or like handles her PR, complete genius. She understood exactly that the movie was dog shit, but that people were liking her because of how attractive she was, and she immediately sold herself on the hype. But like, yeah,
all right, Doug,
read this.
Let's play the game.
Read it.
What ethnicity is the author of this article?
Read the article. This is by MSNBC, a news channel that I know most of my
genes are passed down from parents.
Yeah.
Grandparents.
Sydney Sweeney's ad shows an unbridled cultural shift towards whiteness. Let's take a guess. What do you think the ethnicity of the article journalist is?
Not white. I don't know. Look it up.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Spin the wheel of
ethnicity journalism.
Yep.
Ad shows.
It's so weird to me that it's so pick and choose. I think it's fine if you want to have some fucking gay black woman advertise your jeans. It's completely fine. But it should also be fine to have a white skinny chick with giant knockers advertised too.
Who is it? Hannah Holland over at MSNBC? Search.
She's the producer.
Ethnicity.
Oh my god. Biography.
Come on, show me something.
Yeah. No dead air.
Oh,
Producer,
this is Hannah Holland.
producer and writer. Well, she looks super white with a giant forehead.
Once again, let's find out. Come on. Show me something. LinkedIn. Come on, show me a LinkedIn. You're not giving me the full story here.
I don't think you're gonna be able to find it. It's such a red flag that she's worked for like 8 different companies, in my opinion.
Yeah,
a lot of employers look at it and they go, "Wow, so much experience." It's like my first question when I ran league teams and I asked when a player was trying to join, my very first question would be, "Why did you or what caused you to leave your last league team?" Every single time, that would be my first question, and it would
Yeah.
immediately help me isolate that person's attitude, whether it was good or bad.
Yeah.
So anybody
I don't
who
know.
has like fucking 8 different companies under their belt in the same industry, and it's like, within 3 or to 5 years, that's insane, bro. That means that person is very much unwanted for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Doug, like, there's a lot of racism going out towards white people, and I think any white person worth their salt is probably going to be like, "This is retarded, and you're retarded and racist."
I agree.
And
My problem with it has always been like, why is it so choosy?
yeah,
Why can't you have the hot white chick and the ugly bi black chick? I don't understand, man. Or lesbian black chick. I don't get it. You can
I mean-
have both.
yeah. I mean, the thing is that you don't have to watch these ads for type. You didn't have to post about Sydney Sweeney at all.
No,
You
you
chose to
didn't.
post about it, right? Like you choose to indulge in this content, and then you get mad about it. It's like you're just hate watching at this point. Like, get over it. Like, and the thing is, like, I don't have a problem with racism as long as everyone gets to be equally
I
racist,
know.
right?
I agree,
There's
bro.
no hypocrisy. Like, everyone gets to be racist or no one gets to be racist, and there's no in between. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have it both ways. And white people are the minority, Doug. Don't forget it. We're the minority. We're 7% of the world.
I'm trying to find.
Come here.
There was a video comparing the current ads versus the old ones.
You're a demon.
I I keep saying, gay black chick.
Yeah, Doug, I'm tired of hearing about the gay black anything. I don't care.
Oh my lord.
Wonder how long before we're not allowed to talk about all this. I mean, I guess America's different, right?
Dude, right now you just can't talk about the Jews. If we're gonna
mean-
get censored, it's because we talk about the Jews.
I mean, this is true. This is absolutely true. Oi, Gewalt, you're anti-Semitic. Look.
I don't know. I wanted to watch some of these videos and we can react with them, so I'm gonna send you them. Here's another one.
Okay, I can't stand these videos.
I know.
There's 15 of them.
It's content, motherfucker.
There's 15 of them, and now there's 16 of them. You added one, and you cut it in to make it look like you didn't add an extra fucking chocolate piece. Okay, you fucking loser. Oh look! Oh, Fenty on the Fenty, Benty on a Fenty.
I sent you.
Oh, you sent me something. Okay.
Yeah.
What's this one?
We're nearing the end, so just hang in there. These are the last topics
Okay.
before we close up.
Copium.
Shop.
That got me too.
Oh, she crying.
And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant.
So blatant that I'm not
I
as
keep
attractive as
thinking
her.
that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there. But then even then, I feel like they'll be like, "Oh no," kind of like they are with.
I don't know what she's saying.
I don't.
I see the same perpetual self-imposed victimhood. I did a post about saying, "Hey, like these are the action steps that we really need to see from the good whites."
Is Sydney Sweeney a bad white? All she did was do an advertisement. I'm confused, Doug.
Oh, I don't know.
Where's
Where I said I need protection, put my cash out, and she goes, "Well, would you just rather white women just not follow you at all anymore because da da da?" And I'm like, Yeah, definitely unfollow me.
I'm so confused. So again, this kind of goes back to, if you're 18 plus, what is wrong with this person? Like what is going on? The context I'm getting from this
Seething.
video is that she's upset
Copium.
that white women. It's funny that I kept saying gay black woman, and then we pulled up a random video. It's some fucking kind of overweight black woman.
It's like,
if you thought you being here and clicking a follow button was doing me a favor, same as that one guy, whatever his name was.
I don't know who this one is.
So pause it again.
Descendant.
So she's upset that white women and white people are supporting her. That's what she's literally saying. But yes, she's also upset that Sydney Sweeney got advertising. Keep going. Sorry. Keep going.
Of the oppressor. He's like, well, Lindsay still does a good job, and I appreciate her work and labor, so I'm going to still follow her. No, definitely unfollow me. If you are any type of person, but especially a white woman who's coming to this platform thinking you're doing me a favor by clicking a follow button, leave now. Immediately now.
Just say she hates white women because she's coping. The seething, the copium, the
because
seething.
Honey Boo Boo, not this person. I'm doing you a favor.
By
showing up and calling you out.
I love it. I love this country, Doug. I know sometimes I say I hate this country, Doug, but I really, truly do love this country sometimes. Oh my god. I'm doing you a favor by shit talking you. That is crazy, Doug. That is insane. What an insane statement. I love it, Doug. There's infinite content. There's infinite content.
The company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this. Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes.
It's what's so funny to me is like
it's like a South Park skit. It's like a South Park skit.
It's so. I mean, like this whole setup is hilarious, right? We have again another fat fucking ugly chick. Oh, can you go back? What the hell, man?
Well, Doug, she was so boring. She's just seething like everyone else.
You have the whack. I don't even know what this flag is. The rainbow flag with some bonus colors. Probably
that's the LGBTQIA plus Black American flag, Doug.
Gotcha.
If you didn't know, you bigot.
I'm sorry, I can't be bothered anymore.
Oh, okay, well, what? I guess you really are. Bigot,
There's so many, dude. God bless America. Actually, I take it back. This is actually fantastic, dude. I'm gonna keep sending this.
It's infinite. It's literally infinite content. Literally infinite content. Let's see what we got here.
What
I just saw that American Eagle Sydney Sweeney commercial, and what the actual fucking hell? How did it even get approved? Why did it get approved? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
The issue is its market.
How does she afford? She's clearly living like in the inner city or something.
To white supremacy. And if you're fine with that, great, you're a white supremacist.
I mean, it's
if you like this, if you like this advertisement and you're white, you're a white supremacist.
Nobody hates on women like women, dude. Nobody hates on women like women. And
yeah. Okay, we're not watching that. We're not listening to this fucking. Listen, men kill people, women kill society. That's how it works.
Dude, again, it's just wild that like there's enough space on this planet and advertising.
Nope. I see the star. I see the star, Doug.
What?
Look at the star. Look at the fucking star.
Oh
Look at the star in the fucking.
Play the video. Well, I didn't have the audio on. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Doug, we're canceling this operation, Doug.
Please,
we're canceling this operation.
I want to hear the propaganda, please. Please, it's coming straight from the source.
216 with the kitchen appliance up her nose. Blonde, blue-eyed white woman here, embracing my good genes. I can't help but notice something in common with all you ladies screeching
Nazi propaganda
over a pair of pants.
You have a good-looking section.
And she posts a Jewish meme too, Doug. You can't make this up. I'm sorry, Doug.
And you have an ugly section.
There's not a single one of you who
The only question is, why is she saying this? What, like, who is paying her? No. Sorry, I don't trust it. I don't trust this video at all, Doug. I don't.
Fine.
I don't trust it. I don't know why she's saying this. I don't know what their game is. I don't know why they're trying to promote this. I think it's because they're trying to bring more attention to it. Maybe. Find out. We'll find out. And yeah, let's look at some other ones.
Yeah, I got you. Here's a man losing his mind.
I don't really care.
Oh, so no, this is important. I want to show this because I don't want people to think I sound like I'm just making stuff up. But like,
oh no,
I'm not crazy about advertising. I do everything I can to avoid it. Can you go back?
Guys, watching that Sydney Sweeney ad about good genes made me quite uncomfortable. And there's a lot of discourse like, oh, it's not that.
What the? Well, here's what's interesting. I saw it. I'm pretty sure most of the people who'd see it would not think that good genes meant specifically the isolationist view of only blonde hair, blue eyes, means good genes. I'm pretty sure most people understood that it meant she's just hot.
This is a good-looking dude, Doug. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's pretty good-looking.
Yeah. So what? He kind of looks like
he's
probably in the closet a little bit or something.
Well, that's the thing. He's Dutch, apparently. This is the problem, Doug. Is that?
Oh my God! Wait,
I got Dutch surname.
I got a banger for you. What the fuck is this thing?
All right, give me something.
That's an interesting one. What?
Oh, Charlie Kirk posted this one. I think Charlie Kirk is a loser, by the way.
I don't like
complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
That's Nazi propaganda.
Dude, it's just so crazy. Like,
Doug, we need to have that being the opening for our show.
Should we?
I want to listen. Yeah, we should.
I could.
Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
Sure we'd get in trouble with it.
Dude, let me refresh it. We have to have this be the opening for our show from now on.
Complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it.
That's Nazi propaganda.
I can't.
It's just so wild, bro. It's just so wild.
I love it. We have to make that thing.
Wow. I thought it was gonna be like kind of bad. That's gonna be in history book. You guys are complaining about that.
By the way, American Eagle stock jumped 16% the day after they posted that ad.
Yeah. The thing is, Doug, I feel like even people that aren't white are still buying the brand. For one, simply because they have a hot chick on an advertisement, and two, to kind of put an end to this whole political bullshit and just show their support for people that aren't giving into the mainframe. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think so too. But to be honest with you, it's probably the first one more. It's like sex sells, first of all, and
yeah.
I really was trying to find this thing. Can you pull up that picture I sent you? It was right before you clicked it. It might be a tab that's open, but it was a previous ad that they had. This, and there's no. It's one you had before. It's this. And a lot of
I don't know what this is.
This is an ad. This was a previous ad that they had. This is an ad that they.
This is Calvin
ran.
Klein.
Yeah, I know, not American Eagle, but Calvin Klein. Listen, this is an actual ad that they had. It's a picture. It's a still from it. And my point is, like, what I find most interesting is that if Sydney Sweeney was dressed like them, people would say that's like sexualizing Nazi propaganda.
Yeah.
But the only real difference between Sydney Sweeney and these two is that she's, she's actually sexy and they're not, It has nothing to actually do with the post. My point is, what I'm saying is, like, they are exposing themselves as being the weirdos, right? They're watching the blonde hair and blue eyes. I wouldn't have associated with Nazis, but they're the ones who associate with Nazis. It's them. And when they see a woman in the same attire, this is if you can't see, it's a sports bra and, like, I don't know, underwear,
They're both fat and unattractive.
Yeah,
one of them is a guy and he has man tits and he's wearing a bra.
Yeah, and my point is, the only difference between them is height and weight, and obviously we find, skinnier people more attractive. And what I'm saying is, the people who are sexualizing them are the ones complaining about it at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense.
Like it's I mean, it's obviously a bias. It's subconscious bias, and they're projecting. They're just projecting.
They're just
they're coping
exposing themselves.
Let me type in the word copium. You'll kind of get an idea.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, this is copium. They're huffing copium.
I just hope that we stick to this. I'm fine with both. I really don't care if a company wants to have some big fat person up there, with a nose ring and blue hair and it looks like a fucking lawnmower chopped half their head off. That's fine. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
If there are people out there who find that attractive and that boosts sales, hey, go for it. However, don't silence the other side just because I can't even. There's no logic in.
They want to be able to hit and not be hit back. That's kind of how it is with them.
They want to win. They want to win, and they know they can't.
They believe in double standards. They know their reality of their situation, and they want social media to reflect that always, and it's just not the reality.
For sure, I would agree. And again, very libertarian. I don't care if you want to put giant people on the screen and whatever. I don't know what attractiveness you find.
I don't care. And the thing
you.
is, I don't even care about the Sydney Sweeney ad. I don't even give a shit about it. Like, it doesn't even affect me.
I didn't think about it either, bro. I wasn't gonna put it on the list.
But now that I know that people are coping about it and seething about it, now I'm like super interested in it.
It was. I mean, we got the latter half, and so we missed there. I mean, it wasn't just CNBC. It was more. It was CNN. It was NBC. It was literally all of them were posting these articles that were saying, the Sydney Sweeney ad is racist. It's Nazi propaganda, and it's like, why? Why is it Nazi propaganda? I'm so confused. Why can't she say? I mean, even if we took it in its most extreme form of she has good genes, meaning having blue eyes, having blonde hair, and being skinny with big tits is great. There's no implication that other genes is bad or not good.
Yeah.
There's zero. But if you yourself look at that image, and that's what you think it's implying, then I'm sorry, you're so insecure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Yeah, go ahead.
You're projecting.
Yeah.
This is projection 101.
Yeah.
Like, you're bringing out your own insecurities in the form of Twitter posts. Like, this has been going on this is a tale as old as time.
I'm hoping that the Sydney Sweeney, this style of advertising continues. And obviously it's profitable. So I don't see why it wouldn't. I've just hated the cancel culture. It honestly started out good where they were actually going after pedophiles and rapists and such. And it turned into, oh, this person has blonde hair and blue eyes. That's a Nazi. You can't show her on screen. Yeah. And again, it goes back to internet censorship too. You tie it right back to
And once again, Doug, white people are the minority. They got to protect themselves. Just saying. Like, I'm not really too concerned about the United States because people have their own. Like, there's so many laws preventing discrimination and irregularities that like, getting past the pages and pages of books and lawsuits and bullshit, it's really just not worth it to even attempt it at this point. Like, something that happens in the United States isn't going to happen like it's going to happen in the United Caliphate because we also have a lot of Jewish people living here too. Like, I'm not going to say as much as Israel, but enough to the point where they wouldn't allow it to begin with. Like, maybe like quarantined up north for sure, but they're not going to allow that shit in like near the cities at all, I don't think. Or like near the suburban part of the city, I should say.
Maybe I'm just hoping that this shift continues where where
people are just free to say what they want to say for the most part.
Yeah, well,
do what they want to do with their advertisements.
Yeah, exactly.
Freedom is what it's all about.
I like seeing hot chicks, bro. I think it's very simple. Throw a hot chick up on screen. I don't care. That's what I want to see.
It sells.
Sydney Sweeney gets it. She understands.
Yeah.
So, if you like seeing fat gay people, that's fine. I don't care, bro. Fucking, hey, that's fantastic for me, to be honest with you. More skinny chicks with big boobs for me. Fantastic. You can have all the fat people. I don't care.
I don't know, Doug. I would I think it's time to move to Russia, maybe.
Good luck, dude. They fucking jail Americans like crazy right now.
I look Russian though, don't I?
You could pass. Yeah. But
that might not. CS:GO.
They might not
Dota 2.
It might not be a good thing, bro. They'd probably ship you to the front lines like, the second you got there.
If I tell you I'm gay, do you just beat me and send me to jail? Yes, I am gay.
Several whales. We'll close out here shortly, but here's some more tsunami footage. I'm gonna pull that up.
Yeah, sure. I love some tsunami footage. Show me what you got.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll cover this again, assuming things aren't crazy bad.
A whale?
Yeah, whales are washing up on shore because of the tsunamis.
Okay. All right, Doug. I feel like I have to say something about this.
About whales?
An earthquake that causes a tsunami is not enough to kill a whale. Whales have survived earthquakes for thousands of years. This is not an earthquake. A normal earthquake does not kill a whale. So why is there a whale popping up?
I think they were washed. I don't know. I don't know the answer to the question, bro. I just know that
That's clearly Wait, is there more than one?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them washed up.
What the? Or wait, or did the Japanese just kill him?
I don't know.
These are the questions you got to be asking, Doug.
3 whales washed ashore in Takayama.
That's insane. That's not normal, Doug. That's not normal.
Wait, hold on, listen. It is unclear whether this is related to the seismic activity. So maybe it's up in the air.
I mean, maybe the Japanese just killed them. They're like, that's it. We don't care about the whaling laws anymore. There's a tsunami on the way. Who gives a fuck?
I sent you another one, another photo to the Sydney Sweeney thing. If you could pull that up there, this is what I was talking about when I wouldn't stop talking.
Oh
about
shit,
that
Doug.
black person.
You know it's cooked on the waters of this column.
Yeah, when
it's cooked.
The shores recede, and then
and it's just starting. It's just starting.
Yeah,
so they are.
This will probably be pretty crazy here shortly. Oh my god, here I got another one. Good one for you.
I want to see some big waves, Doug. Some big waves.
No, we're about to get there. The waters recede first, and then you get the waves. So we're still a little, probably still a little beyond that at the moment.
This looks like it's maybe.
But yeah, okay. So I know it is so. This is a previous ad. This is for Calvin Klein, and again, if you would put Sydney Sweeney in the same clothes in that same stance, there were complaints that she was sexualizing herself.
Yeah.
But there's no complaints that this woman was. And again, the only real difference is Sydney Sweeney's hot enough to actually provoke a sexual response.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, if you look at this and this makes you buy Calvin Klein clothes, great. Listen, a lot of Americans are fat. If that's a model for you, and you go, oh yes, I don't think most people are that delusional, and I don't like pushing that delusion. I think it's fucking fake, but
I don't think fat people care about what clothes they wear because most of them don't fit anyways.
Yeah, well, listen,
I think they wear whatever that fits them.
I am fine with both. I don't see why you couldn't film both of these things in one day. Film her and then film Sydney Sweeney, and then you
I agree,
both
Doug.
of them
I
and
agree.
run both.
But listen, like
for some reason our views are going up for this. I don't know why.
Maybe the viewers just like fat black women. Who knows? Maybe we were wrong the entire time. Listen, I know attractive black women. I know a lot of attractive black women, right?
I do too, bro.
You could put that on the screen. I don't think no one would be like, oh, it's black supremacy. There's too much blackness going on. A little bit too much darkened ones appearing on the screen. Like people don't normal people don't think like that. So whenever I see someone being like, oh, this is white supremacy, this Sydney Sweeney ad, it's kind of just like, it's like me seeing a black person ad and being like, there's too much blackness going on. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I don't
actually,
know.
yeah,
it's just kind of cringe. It's just kind of cringe. You know?
I feel that.
It's just kind of cringe. It would just be me projecting about like how racist I actually am for me to be like, there's too much blackness in this ad. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like it's the reverse intricate for them, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's too much whiteness going on in this ad, so you're racist. Okay, so you don't like white people. Yeah, listen, if you don't like white people, that's okay. Just be honest about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't stop trying to do mental gymnastics. Like, this is Nazism. This is the return of the Fourth Reich. We need to stop this immediately. Yeah, I don't know. It's just cringe.
So on December 10th in Australia, if you do not submit your digital ID and biometric face scanning, listen to this. You won't be able to access YouTube, X, or Facebook. Wow, bro. Completely cut off from the internet.
I think Zuckerberg is probably going to start bringing the hammer down on some of this shit.
Sure.
Listen, Zuckerberg's a fucking player. He does jujitsu now. He doesn't fuck around anymore. He does not give two shits. He will bring the hammer down on Australia. He'd be like, you know what, Australia? We don't need you anymore. We're canceling all meta services to Australia. No more MetaQuests are being shipped out to Australia. No more Ray-Ban metas are being shipped out to Australia. And we're canceling the WhatsApp service for Australia as well. They would lose their absolute shit, Doug. I'm telling you.
For sure.
I'm telling you.
Also, the American Eagle stock jumped 24% since the ad.
It's like the reverse of the Bud Light issue with the transsexual.
I love that I can swap between both topics and you're quick to respond to both. Sometimes your ADHD pays off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I speak my truth in my Calvins.
And it's fine. Like, I think it's an okay ad. I don't hate on it at all. You know, it doesn't make my pee-pee hard or anything.
I mean, there's like at least 5 different things I can use to make fun of it, but we're not
sure.
on that route yet.
Sure. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
I personally don't. I don't flinch at it. However, I don't flinch on the other one either. So again, if you look at it and you feel the need to lose your mind, what the fuck is wrong with you? Dude, buy some rope, bro. I don't know what to say. Damn, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the copium fills my lungs with a sort of greatness, an angelic greatness.
Yeah, but it's good
I love
now. I only brought it up because for the past 4 years plus, we've only gotten the one side. We've only gotten the fat people, advertising. That's all we've gotten. And it's only now that we're getting the fucking hot chicks coming in. The ones that I like.
Yeah, I mean, it is something I kind of think about now that you bring it up. It's like, I remember I used to see all these hot models in ads, and now you don't really see them anymore.
Yeah.
Except in maybe Victoria's Secret ads, right? I think that's about it.
Yeah, well,
that's because Victoria's Secret's like a niche thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm hoping we
let me look up look up
some Victoria's Secret ads.
Let me look at a Victoria's Secret ad. Let me look at
We
it.
look like perverts.
I mean,
what the hell is that? What the fuck?
I mean, it's pretty much just women in their underwear, right? I feel like that's. I mean, I guess you got this one right here. I guess they made one ad that pandered, right?
Yeah, but it's fine. It looks like they have all different types, right? Like we got a bunch of
for the
white
most
women,
part.
we got some colored women, we got some trans people. It's fine if you have all of them.
I love how they call these ones they just put Victoria's Secret over it, and this one they call it the perfect body.
Okay, you could probably be a little pissed at that, to be honest with you. Yeah. That one you could probably be angry about. Holy shit.
For sure. That would probably be more. I'd understand more of a reaction to that than the Sydney Sweeney had, to be honest.
Maybe they're too dumb to recognize when they're actually being made fun of.
Yeah.
But,
wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, Doug. All
right.
My spidey senses. CEO of Victoria's Secret.
Yep. And we'll wrap up after this topic here. It's been a good
Hillary's
show.
Super. It has been a good show. Hillary's Super. Show me the early life section. She's a lesbian?
She's a lesbian.
So a lesbian runs Victoria's Secret and came up with an ad that said the perfect body filled with a bunch of skinny women.
Wow, interesting.
That is super duper interesting. Actually, the most attractive woman I know personally is a lesbian, which is actually pretty funny.
Who is it? Well, we'll talk about it off.
You wouldn't know her.
All right,
you wouldn't know her.
Dude, I know a fucking lesbian who's so damn hot. It makes me so angry she's a lesbian. Not really, guys, but fuck, she's so pretty. I'd fucking date her in a minute if she wasn't a damn lesbian, bro.
Well, the thing is,
Oh
Doug,
my God.
lesbians don't really exist.
Let's not start that this episode because I might join
you
in.
need it. You need a dick to have sex. I'm sorry, but you do. And sometimes the strap-on just ain't gonna do it for you, Doug. I'm sorry. I hate to keep it that way.
I'll say this: I know a lot of lesbians who are no longer lesbians. I'll just say that much.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of lesbians that are currently lesbians that probably won't be lesbian in the future. I'll just say that much. I think they exist. I think they exist in a much smaller number than what is current.
I don't know a whole lot of gay guys that had swapped sides, though. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, let's look at the divorce rate between gay guys and lesbians. Let's take a look. Lesbian couples have a higher divorce rate.
Yeah, they have the highest divorce rate, right? Of the all the different types of couples.
72% of same-sex couple divorces were between lesbian couples. Oh my God! Let me look at divorce rate. Gay guys. 12.3% and 8.3%, but I don't even know where this one's coming from, to be honest with you. 3 times higher than gay male couples. Yeah, so that's the rough number, I guess.
Yeah, all right. It looks like over Hawaii is kind of, or sorry, not Hawaii. It looks like that tsunami, the tsunami news is taking over the internet. So.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, people are waiting for the damage to occur. It hasn't occurred yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming. That's for sure.
Let me see. I want to see some video. I want to see some media.
It takes a second, bro. It takes a second. And by a second, I mean like it probably won't happen until like much later tonight.
Oh, Doug, look at the chairs! Look at the chairs! They're going back and forth.
Fuck, sorry, viewers. That was loud as fuck.
Yeah, it is loud. Yeah, nothing going on there. I'm looking for videos.
It's a lot of earthquake activity. You won't see tsunami stuff until a little bit. Takes a while for that stuff to travel. It's almost kind of slow moving. And it builds up. But you can see how bad it is. See how the water recedes like that? Yeah, that's not good. Also, this is from 2017. Bro, ain't no way these dumbasses were standing. Oh my God. Bunch of fucking idiots.
They would have been better off getting in the boat.
Maybe they'd been better off not being there.
What are they doing, man?
I don't know. I have no idea. They look like
He like screams. He's like, wonder when I should start running. Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh wait, there's water! There's water!
Water is dangerous. Wow.
Yeah, like, dude. Like, if I hear a tsunami is coming, I'm going inland. Even if I live like not that far off, like decently far from the coast, I'm probably still going inland. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
why take the risk?
Isn't it weird being Floridian?
Yeah.
And never experiencing a tsunami? Like, you'd think we'd fucking get one, but we don't.
The Atlantic current protects us.
God bless.
God bless the Atlantic.
Can't wait for hurricane season, though. Like 4 days here. Gonna eat us alive.
Yeah. Maybe. I hope so. Dude, it was 106 for the heat index today.
I know, bro. The heat is wild. All right. We're gonna end the episode before we just start ranting about weather. But next episode, we will surely have a lot to talk about in terms of these
trapped in a car. Let's see
some actual weather stuff. Yeah, looks like the Russians were trapped.
Not the doggo.
Not the dachshund.
Oh God!
All phones just went off in Maui. It's a national weather alert for the tsunami. This is supposed.
I love how anytime you look at like a Russian video of like a local, like a world event happening, it's always some crazy shit in like 480p quality.
I know.
I think we saw this video earlier.
I think we did too. Yeah. So the smaller waves are just now coming in.
Yeah.
The bigger ones. Gonna be
this one we saw too, Doug. I think you just sent me the same thing twice in a row.
Sorry. Just sending you what I got.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
All right,
Everyone's looking for.
We're gonna end the episode. Goodbye, everybody. I know there's a lot to unpack this one, but pretty big and important. And again, if this is the last video you international viewers see, then thank you for watching.
Hope you brush up on your Arabic.